Islam Got Talent Season 5. The Priceless. Talent Season 5. The Priceless. Ọjọ́ náà rí bí àná tí a ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ Islam Got Talent Foundation, àjọ àkọ́kọ́ tí ó ń rí sí ìdàgbàsókè orin nínú ẹ̀sìn Islam lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Àwọn ọ̀tá ìlọsíwájú lérò wípé kò ní ṣeé ṣe. Wọ́n sọ wípé kò ní ṣeé ṣe, kò ní ṣeé ṣe. A ṣe IGT Season 1 gbọ̀ngbọ̀n kan sí. Wọ́n sọ pé kò ní ṣeé ṣe, wọn ò ní rí ṣe. IGT Season 2 tún tẹ̀lé. Kò ní ṣeé ṣe, báwo ni wọ́n ó ṣe ṣe? IGT Season 3 tún lálẹ́ wò. Kò ní ṣeé ṣe, wọ́n mọ̀ tún ti ṣe. IGT Season 4 tún ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Ní báyìí IGTF tún ti gbé dé. Àìnídìíyelé.
Anna fees.
Midrajat.
The Priceless.
Welcome to Islam Got Talent Season 5, where 40 contestants will register between May 15th and July 26th, year 2024. Competition to begin on July 18th to September 14th, year 2024. To register, pay the sum of 7,000 Naira into IGT Sterling Bank account 05018888452 and forward your teller to our partners care number 09016077471 on WhatsApp to receive the registration link where all your details will be uploaded. Upload all your requirements and stand the chance of winning cash worth of prizes: 500,000 Naira to first winner, 400,000 Naira to second winner, 300,000 Naira to third winner, and lots of other consolation prizes such as plasma TV, generators, home theatre and so on. Ìkìlọ̀ rèé o, ní kété tí olùkópa bá ti pé 40, àjọ yìí kò ní fi àyè gba olùkópa kankan láti fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ mọ́. Èyí tó túmọ̀ sí wípé gbogbo olùkópa kí wọ́n tètè fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ ní wàràǹsísà. Islam Got Talent Season 5, The Priceless. Talent Season 5, The Priceless.
tí ló lè ṣe gbìyànjú ẹ láti ṣe ohun tó táró kò lè ṣe Ọlọ́run ló máa fún ẹ ṣe. àti ló lè ṣe gbìyànjú ẹ láti ṣe ohun tó táró kò lè ṣe Ọlọ́run ló máa fún ẹ ṣe.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Orúkọ ti tèmi ni Hajj Abdulaziz Muhammad Yusuf tí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ sí akọrin ọba, tí mo gbé second position ní inú IGTF Season 4. A fi tìfẹ́tìfẹ́ pé ọmọ ìyá wa nínú ẹ̀sìn Islam tí a jọ ń kọrin ẹ̀sìn Mùsùlùmí, ẹ jẹ́ kí a jáde kí a wá gba fọ́ọ̀mù Season 5. Season 5 náà ni a wà níbẹ̀ báyìí tí a fẹ́ ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a jáde kí a wá fi ẹ̀bùn tí Ọlọ́run bá tó fún wa, ẹ jẹ́ wá fi hàn gbangba, ẹ jẹ́ kí a wá fi hàn sáráyé pé ẹ̀bùn tí Ọlọ́run fún mi lélẹ̀. Season 5 yìí ó máa dùn, ó máa lárinrin. Gbogbo ẹ̀yin ọmọ ìyá wa tí ẹ̀ ń kọrin dákèdájọ́ orúkọ ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà, Haúsá ní Ìgbò ní, ẹ jẹ́ kí a jáde kí a wá fi tálẹ́ǹtì tí Ọlọ́run bá tó fún wa kí a wá fi hàn sí ara ayé. IGTF barakallah.
Islam Got Talent Season 5, The Priceless. Islam Got Talent Season 5, The Priceless.
Ga munin taron mawaƙa turaruwar mu ta fi haska. Ba mu tsoro ba mu shakka don muna dogaro ga Allah. wabarakatuh. My name is Fasil Sani and Rashid, and I am honored to have won the first position in IGT Season 4. Being a fan of IGT has been an incredible journey. The competition not only showcased my talent, but also strengthened my faith and brought me closer to a community that share my passion for Rashid and Islamic arts. Everything about IGT was so amazing, especially the judges, my fellow contestants. We became like a family. Now, as the ambassador of Islam Got Talent Foundation, I am excited to give back and support the next generation of talented Muslim singers. If you have a talent to share or a story to tell, I encourage you to register for IGT Season 5, The Priceless, I Need a Link, My Daraja, and Nafis. This is your chance to shine and inspire others. Barakallah, wassalam.
Islam Got Talent Season 5, The Priceless. Got Talent Season 5, The Priceless.
Every time, let's go there. We return for the price. Let's go. Islam Got Talent.
Calm down.
Calm down. Okay. So, is it television?
Okay. Islam Got Talent Season 5, The Priceless. All praises and adoration be unto Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the giver of life, the master of the day of recompense, the owner of the whole wide world, the merciful, the most merciful, and the most beneficent. With his name, we are seeking infinite mercy and blessings upon the noble Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and all his households. With all these names, I'm also welcoming you back to another edition of Islam Got Talent Season 5, the Priceless Edition, which has begun almost 2 weeks ago right now. And I'm also using that opportunity to say Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I have to remain your humble host, Ifeleye Ayodeji Abdurrahman, the one you really love to call Class Islam, and I want to tell you that you are still going to have a fantastic time hanging out here with us on this dial. Go nowhere, I'll be right back. Got Talent Season 5, The Priceless. Welcome back. This is Islam Got Talent Season 5, the Priceless Edition, and I want to also welcome you if you are just joining us. Yes, ṣé kí n sọ pé ẹ mú fast number. Take this opportunity to share, comment, and give us the feedback of our audio service and our video service from this studio. Let's know how you're enjoying us, and let's use this opportunity to also invite other people, to come on board, and let's do this together. We cannot do it without you, and yes, you guys are out there. We are looking forward to your comments. We are looking forward to your sharing up the way you have been doing it ever since. And don't forget, I also have to remind you that last week was a spectacular and fantabulous performance, or let me say performance from some of our contestants. Don't forget, we came out with almost 12 contestants, and right about now I have the opportunity of informing you that out of that 12, 6 has finally gone home, and 6 have been promoted to the semi-final stage. And what do you expect? It's quite unpredictable, but yes, the best guys have moved down to the semi-final stage. And I'm saying congratulations to them, because we don't have the opportunity of saying that congratulatory messages anyway. But congratulations to you all. And again, I also want to use this opportunity to encourage those who have taken the step, like we have always been saying it on this dial, that Islam Got Talent, the first of its kind, talking about in the whole Western Africa. I'm going to say it, I'm saying it emphatically, that it is not a at all. So it's not something easy. In fact, this is a kind of competition that even the topmost Islamite stars are afraid of even trying to do anything with it, because may God no shame us. God no go shame us. So if you don't want some sort of shame, don't come to this place. So but to those people that came on board, fearless of the whatsoever the outcome is going to be, we have always been saying it, that we say bravo to you, kudos to you guys. That step takes, it takes courage, it takes boldness, it takes 100% for you to just come out and say you want to compete on Islam Got Talent, because that name is an household name, either they like it or not. It's an household name when it comes to Islamized musician. And thank God subhanahu wa ta'ala for the lives of this so-called contestant. Right now, some of them has dropped, and we believe that whatever we have said on the show must have helped them in one way or the other. They must have taken from it, to make amendments in their subsequent recordings and many other things to follow. But I can't do it alone. As usual, I've always gotten my guest judge in the house, as well as my assistant judge in the house. So with this, we're going to be doing it together. Again, we have in the house brother Ayola Oluwa Omar, who happens to be DJ Slim. Like you requested for him. You said you want him back, and he's back on the show. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Yeah, so he is back again, like you have always wanted. And as usual, my assistant, when it comes to talking about the Arabic rendition, he doesn't need any introduction. Tabatis or he's already here in the house with us. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin. We are back again.
Yeah.
Keep watching.
All right. Yes. Before we move on, let's quickly talk about what happened after the show on Thursday. That we were expecting a lot of people to support their so-called contestant. You know one thing is that I believe it that we cannot even declare who is going to the semi-final not until the last point. Are you getting? Not until the deadline day. Are you getting? Which is on Sunday. So we usually finish this the judgment from the judges on Thursday. But the final judgment, the final score is coming out every Sundays. Are you getting? Every Sunday night. So we cannot decide who's going to be a semi-finalist not until after that declaration. And let's look at it. In Group A, we have Brother Mubashir, Dean Kid Honest. I don't know if we still remember that guy. Aja Adufe. Also, she's the second person on the list. We have Alaja Alasheyori, and we have Brother Badamosi. Now, in that group, Dean Kid Honest came out with 39.6%. 39.6%. Even though that wasn't a very good one, but he is the one that is topping the table in their group. So you have he got 32 from us, and the vote he had was 7.6. So when we had that together, it gave us 39.6. And Ajia Adufe, she got 26 from us, and voting from outside was just 1.8. 1.8. That is what we are talking about. If someone like her could have put more effort, who would have known? Maybe she would have been on top of the table. Maybe if she can at least try, maybe get something like 30 points or 40 points from the public vote, maybe she would have been on top of the table too. But unfortunately, I think she doesn't have that that strength. Then Alaja Alashiyori, she came out with 28 points, and she had a vote of 10.7. So adding that together, we have 38.7%. So she followed closely with Brother Mubashir, Dean Kid Honest. And the last person in the group was Brother Gbadamosi with 20 points. That was, he doesn't even have so much, votes from people out there. So he graduated out with just 20%. So we have Ajia Adufe and Brother Gbadamosi leaving the group for Mubashir Din Kid Honest, 39.6%, and Ajia Alashiyori with 38.7% from Group A. Now moving down to Group B, don't forget that someone in Group B has already been, eliminated due to the fact that the guy did not submit his song, and we cannot do anything if you are not submitting your song. So there's nothing we can do about that. So that left us with 3 people in that group. So 2 persons, finally left the group, and that was where we find Brother Bulu Bulu. You remember that guy? So he came out with 45 points from us here, and to all the fans of Bulu Bulu, we have to say kudos to them, because they also voted 50%. That 50 points, they gave it to him. Woto, you get. So that gave him the opportunity of being 95% out of that group. He came out with 95%.
Flying colors.
Yeah, quite a very flying color there. So you have Leyin Olong. Leyin Olong followed with just 28 points from us and 2 points from the from the fans out there. I hope she puts more effort next time, especially in the semi-final stage, especially with Ajia Zainab Mustafa, who also scored 20% from us. But she did something, out of action. She just left the camp, and once you left the camp like that, there's nothing we can do. So you are out of the game. So that left Bulu Bulu and Leyin Olong automatically qualified to the next stage. Then we have in Group C, we have Brother Murtado. He scored 35 from us, 7.3 from the public vote. Added together, he has 42.3%. Ajia Bashirat Omar Barika from Lagos, she also had 22 from us and 2 from the outside vote, that is 24. So Azizat, Ajia Azizat, she has 18 points from us here, but no votes out there, so which left her with that 18 points. And Brother Umar from Kaduna State, he had 37 from us and 0.2 from public votes. Do you now know what sounds very funny to me? Do you know that Umar did not have votes not until maybe 2 hours to the closure time, to the closing period? And the rule of Islam Got Talent is that when you have points from the judges, you must have at least 1 point or 1 vote from somebody out there. So Adebini did not have the opportunity of seeing that 0.2 votes. Are you getting it? Even he had the highest mark, even after Brother Murtado, but he won't be able to qualify. Are you getting it? So Ọlọ́run kò bá ṣe because votes méjì yẹn kàn jáde láti from nowhere, and he just putting it on top, just qualified him automatically. So that qualified Brother Muritado and Brother Omar from Group C. And that was what happened last week. I don't know who you are supporting, but whosoever you are supporting, and if it's not qualifying, I mean, you can always reboot. You get now? You can always re-strategize. Islam Got Talent Season 6. We'll still be right back.
Got Talent Season 5. The Priceless.
Every time, let's go there. We've been talking for the price. Let's go. Islam
Got Talent Season 5. The Priceless.
Alright, you're welcome back. Before we move down to today's business, let's quickly talk about what happened last week. Let's hear from our judges. So, what are your views concerning what happened last week, especially with the results that we are looking at right now?
Well, Alex, good morning, everyone. You all know the name is Judgement, and I'm glad to be here once again. And talking about what happened last time, what I will just tell you guys is that on this, just take this as a way of helping you develop yourself, grow more. Why? Because without a test, you can't prove yourself. You can't even know where you are standing. So just take this thing like this is a test point for me to actually better myself, better my styles, and better the things I'm doing.
It's not like he's your enemy because he judged your music, or he's your enemy because he did not give you mark.
On the normal way, I'm trying to help by viewing the point. It is good to tell you the truth. It is good to tell you the truth than hiding it, because maybe someone is afraid of you. If I don't tell you the truth, it will speak on the long run. And that simply means that's when you are supposed to actually hold me as an enemy. But if I see it and say it, the best way is for you to accept it, then correct yourself. It's not for now, it's for the future's sake. Once you see anyone that actually corrects you based on mistakes and all this stuff, that person was the best for you. That's why they are correcting you. So all you need to do is just to accept and make correction where it's necessary.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Alright, that one is from DJ Slim Rose, telling you that wherever you have been corrected, try to adhere to it. There's nothing like, there's no enemy of yours on this seat. Are you getting it? So it's all to get better. When you see people trying to tell you that this is where you are lacking, this is out of love, it's out of passion for you, it's out of seeing you becoming great. So nobody is anybody's enemy. Because I remember somebody came into my DM. I was like, oh God, I don't like this. He paid me. But I will talk about that later, Sha. Now to you, Imololai.
Well,
what are you saying to this?
As we all know already, this competition, we are also here to learn. So let me advise you guys that that you are still in the system, as in which was the last week group. So when the boss on that level, so you shouldn't relent. So you have to put more effort. So see the. So you still have to put more effort. Let your fans keep encouraging you guys. So you see, our Dolore, can't be you. So we can learn from each other. So at times when you have a very strong fan base, like let me give you the example of one of your colleagues, because I'm even surprised of their votes. So one can say Ellen Olason. When we were doing the live last week, they were commenting bulu 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 bulu. As you can see, you see the outcome now. They voted for him. So that's that's really encouraging. So anything one ní group ní tọ̀sẹ̀ yìí, so you have to put more effort and have a very strong fan base. And let me say this about myself again. I am not an enemy of any one of you guys. Because someone actually DM me among last week contestant.
Yeah.
I don't even know she's among the contestant. That's the funniest thing. Yeah, why go don't tell me you tell me go one bed. But the voice no tell me go check gbogbo picture. So I
think they said that was the same person that also DM me.
So this is the reason why we have been instructing you guys to be watching the program from the start. Emma enjoy a program láàrin, so you won't understand it. Ìgbà tó padà wá sí live, ó dà wípé part ti ẹnìkan. So if you watch it from the beginning, you will know that we have rules and regulations here. If you don't use Arabic on your music, you're supposed to get 0 marks. So we are hyping. That is why
that's why we still give out 5 instead of that 0.
That's my own advice.
Anyways, that is getting back to us in here concerning what happened last week. As you know, there's still some that same lady came into my DM as well and said, oh, you did not finish listening to our music, you did not listen to where I used the Arabic rendition, and so on and so forth like that. But the fact is that ignorance is not an excuse, especially on this program, because to all the contestants we have already given you the rules and regulations. So it's now left to you to sit down and go through all those rules. Even the laws that is guiding this competition, everything has been stated there. Like that one that narrowly qualified brother Umar Jafar from Kaduna State. Adibini did not have any votes. You can't believe it that despite he has the highest mark in that group, he will not qualify. He will not qualify. But some people, when they will see that result, like 37 ló gbà náà, wọ́n tí ó gbà 20 kìíní kan ṣe wá qualify. And that is the rule. The rule says you must have points from the judges and points from your fans as well. So it is very, very important. Even if your fans are just voting, just 2 votes from them, it goes a long way on this program. So that is why you need your fans base, as he has said, that you need to put all these things together. And for those of you that you are just joining us in the middle of the broadcast, I'm very sorry, because everything has its own protocol. So she was complaining about the fact that we did not listen to where the Arabic rendition was rendered. And we told you that even if you have anywhere in your music that is special to you,
it's better you just
go and edit it.
Just edit the song, cut the song.
She even told me that she was expecting us that we will be the ones to edit. I will go edit your song, for God's sake. 40 contestants will now be the ones to be telling you to be dictating where to listen to. That is not working. It's not working. And we are not going to listen to your song before now. It is live right now, directly, that we will listen to it and base our judgment on what we listen to. And that was what I told her too, that even if you happen to be the judge, the same thing that others did is what you will do. I get it. Even in fact, sometimes you yourself might even make some mistakes that you may not even know. So let's keep the ball rolling. And to everyone, I want to say kudos to you guys. Mashallah, jazakumullah khairan, to all the fans that have been supporting you guys. Go and build your fans base. It's very important on this program. So may God help us. Now let's go down to the next level of today. In Group D, we have Sister Komaruddin Kifayat from Lagos State. We have Sister Adeniyi Monsuro Adeniyi Monsuro from Lagos State as well. We have Brother Tajuddin Mubarak from Oyo State. We have Brother Jamil Kehinde from Kwara State. I think this guy is a chanter, and it's an Islamized chanter. So first time we will be having an Islamized chanter on the program. So we are looking forward to what we are going to be listening to. Now Group E, we have Sister Adeyemi Rohima from Lagos. Brother Abdul Fattah Sulaiman from Ogun State, Sister Adekunle Fathia from Oyo State. We have Brother Abdul Wahab Razak from Kwara State, and we also have in Group F, which we consider to be the deadliest or the most dangerous of all the groups. Why? and that is because we have all our past winners in that group.
Okay.
Yeah, most of our past winners. Some that has won the Ramadan Song of the Year award. We have some that has won the End of the Year award, and many other things. All of them inside that group. Are you getting it? So we have Brother Olayoju Nuruddin Baba Moye. We have Brother Areke Mashe Abdul Qadri from Ogun State. We have Ajia Adewusi Rashidat from Oyo State. We have Ajia Abubakar Fatima from Niger State. Abubakar Fatima, if you don't forget, she was the one that broke the record of coming back to Islam Got Talent consecutively. She took part in Islam Got Talent season 4, and right now she's back for Islam Got Talent season 5. And to her and to us at Islam Got Talent Foundation, we want to believe that she's a record breaker, because it has never happened. She will be the first person to ever do that, to ever come back again. Are you getting it?
She believed in herself.
She believed in herself, and that courage is a top notch to us. And that is why, go and check on her photos. She's been celebrated for taking that step. Yes, we don't want to know whether she's winning or she's not winning. We careless. But for that step alone, kudos to you. Now we'll be right back after this short break. Go nowhere.
Islam Got Talent Season 5. The Priceless. Talent Season 5. The Priceless.
Every time, let's go there. We return for the price. Let's go. Islam Got Talent.
Foundation àjọ àkọ́kọ́ tí ó ń rí sí ìdàgbàsókè orin nínú ẹ̀sìn Islam lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. Àwọn ọ̀tá ìlọsíwájú lérò wípé kò ní ṣeé ṣe. Wọ́n sọ wípé kò ní ṣeé ṣe. A ṣe IGT Season 1 gbọ̀ngbọ̀n kan sí. Wọ́n sọ pé kò ní ṣeé ṣe, wọn ò ní rí ṣe. IGT Season 2 tún tẹ̀lé. Kò ní ṣeé ṣe, báwo ni wọ́n ó ṣe ṣe. IGT Season 3 tún lálẹ́ wò. Kò ní ṣeé ṣe, wọ́n mọ̀ tún ti ṣe. IGT Season 4 tún ti ṣẹlẹ̀. Ní báyìí IGTF tún gbé dé. Àìnídìíyelé.
Anafis.
Midrajat.
The Priceless.
Welcome to Islam Got Talent Season 5, where 40 contestants will register between May 15th and July 26th, year 2024. Competition to begin on July 18th to September 14th, year 2024. To register, pay the sum of 7,000 naira into IGT Sterling Bank account 0501888452 and forward your teller to our partners care number 09016077471 on WhatsApp to receive the registration link where all your details will be uploaded. Upload all your requirements and stand the chance of winning cash worth of prizes: 500,000 naira to first winner, 400,000 naira to second winner, 300,000 naira to third winner, and lots of other consolation prizes such as plasma TV, generators, home theatre and so on. Ìkìlọ̀ rèé o, ní kété tí olùkópa bá ti pé 40, àjọ yìí kò ní fi àyè gba olùkópa kankan láti fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ mọ́. Èyí tó túmọ̀ sí wípé gbogbo olùkópa kí wọ́n tètè fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ ní wàrà sísà. Islam Got Talent Season 5, The Priceless.
Alright, you're welcome back from that break. Like right now we are preparing to go into the grouping stage of Group D, and before we do that, let me use this opportunity to also announce that Taba expect àwọn tó jẹ́ bí iléeṣẹ́ ńláńlá tí wọ́n bá ṣetán pẹ̀lú wa, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ jẹ́ olókòwò kéékèèké, anything tẹ́ bá ń ṣe, tẹ́ bá ti jẹ́ mùsùlùmí, in fact ẹ má jẹ́ mùsùlùmí gan, ṣùgbọ́n tẹ́ nífẹ̀ẹ́ sí nǹkan tá à ń ṣe yìí, ẹ jẹ́ kí n encourage yín láti darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Ẹ jẹ́ ká fi tiwa, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ fọwọ́ wẹwọ́, ẹ jẹ́ ká jọ fi kùn lukùn, ẹ jẹ́ ká fi tiwa ká tún fi gbé tiyín lárugẹ. So you have the opportunity of being part of this show. Bring whatever you are selling, your goods and services. Let's help you to promote it on Islam Got Talent Season 5. No matter how small or how big, we are always ready to do this. And we, if it is coming from you, that you happens to be watching us right now, or you want to support us on this program, please feel free. My own direct number, when we say Nami go pick am, not be my manager, So my own direct number you can call me on is 080 76524992. I would have given you my MTN, but unfortunately, so but now you can call me on 080 76524992. That is the number you can reach on to. Maybe you want to partner with us or sponsor us on this program, or you have any goods and services you want us to help you promote on this platform. Yes, we are ready for it. Or you can also chat our customer care agent on 09016077471. 09016077471. That is on WhatsApp. Chat the number. Whatever you need, she's also going to attend to you the way it's supposed to be. Ìyẹn fún gbogbo àwa tó bá jẹ́ wípé a fẹ́ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa lórí ètò yìí, àǹfààní wà, ẹgbẹ́ nǹkan tẹ́ ń tà wá, ẹgbẹ́ nǹkan tẹ́ ń ṣe wá. Let's do it together, and we pray that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will put a lot of blessings into. Now let's get into business. We have Ajia Kamaruddin Kifaya from Lagos State. We are going to listen to our song as well and do the judgments accordingly. Are we ready to go right now?
Ready.
All right. If we are ready, let's listen to Ajia Kifaya at Kamaruddin. I think I saw our stage name is Omo Idunu, something like that. So let's listen to it.
Allah, 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 la ilaha illallah, Allah, 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 la ilaha illallah, Allah, Allah, salli ya waiba sofra, Allah, Allah, nabiya mubel wafa, Allah, Allah, mama Allah.
from Ajia Kamarudin Kifayat Omo Idunu on that one. I think that was a nice piece listening to our kind of music there. Let's quickly go because we can see that is more of a dhikr and consider of a thing. So I think Imalula is here.
Yeah, sure.
She gave it to you, Wutu.
Kudos to you, Ajia Amaduno. That is called Madihun Nabi. So Enya Nabi. When you want to run so you have a very sweet voice and you are reciting it very well. That Tira. So Tira and Kadada. So I'm giving you your full mark of 15.
Alright. You are being given 15 on that spot. Yes, let's listen to the mixing and mastering of that work.
Well, the song, we don't have to lie about it. Like the song is well mixed and mastered, you know. And then it's very obvious that even the artist work with the producer in proper way. So the producer is calm and he know what he's doing. So his production really actually showing the work, you know. And obviously too, like the singer also, she's a good singer because the voicing and every other thing was good. So to me, I'm giving her 15.
Yeah. So you are having a total of 15 from both the judges. I don't know whether I should just add my own 20 and make it 50-50. But anyways, you know that me, I'm not going to do that one now. So now let's get it straight. Yes, I love the level of simplicity in that music. It was simple. You know, it was simple. We were doing the remembrance of Allah, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. So, and that is why I refer to it as dhikr, because when you talk about anything, dhikr is more or less like you are remembering, you are bringing back the memory of the person that has gone and the people that have been the messenger of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So yes, I give kudos to you, even though yes, there was a particular place. I didn't mean you did not go and use our own indigenous language in that you will just be taking that 15 and 15 they go. So but you did justice to that by putting our own indigenous language into it. And most of the time that also reminds me of some people that will say consider lawanko zikir lawanse awo le wasi Islam got talent na lie. Yes, na lie, because in as much it is Islamized music, then you still have the right to come. So now here you are doing that and I give it to you. That music is very simple. It's a simple one and it doesn't have too much in it as much. So I'm going to give you the average mark from me because like we have always known, people has always been doing all these Madil Nabi and many other consider or dhikr of a thing, so it's not new. Are you getting it? So I don't know the way you are going to make up your kind of music next time to do that. You will do it that you will find something unique. When we say something unique, it means you are still doing the common thing in an uncommon way. Don't forget. You get what I'm saying? You want to do that dhikr, you want to do that Madil Nabi of a thing, then you have to think about ways at which you can do it that will make you different from people that has been doing it. You get what I'm saying? So only time everybody knows it. You get? So and if you continue to do that, the thing will be getting boring to people. But you need to come up with something that will, make you unique, make you stand out. I getting it? And that is where a lot of people did not know that when you study music, all those things will come to you naturally. Yes, when you study music, when you know about music, those things will come to you naturally. You just build it. That uniqueness will just fly into you. Are you getting it? Not till tomorrow now, a lot of people are looking at us as Islam got talent. Islam got talent. They feel like they want to do it, but a lot are still asking questions. How are we going to do it? Some even try it. Are you getting it? But they stop because that is what we are talking about. There is something I have, they don't have. And there's something they have that I don't have. So, but I know what I have, I know my own strengths, and I capitalized on it. Are you getting it? So, you as a musician also, you can do those things, get to know yourself, know your strengths, and capitalize on it, work on it, and nobody will be like you. So, no competition is like Islam Got Talent, even if it is coming tomorrow. This is the grandmaster, this is the grandfather, this is the king. and forget about it. So on top of that one, I will give you 10. And I will give you 10. And the total mark is 40. Congratulations. I hope to see you in the semi-final stage. Let's go down to Ajia Adeniyi Monsura Okanlomo Priceless. Bóyá bóyá Priceless ti wà lọ ti lọ mú àbí bóyá wọ́n ti ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ kí a tó bẹ̀rẹ̀ ètò. But nevertheless, let's see how priceless that music is going to be.
Ó ṣe mí lóore mo yọ̀, ẹni aláṣẹ lóore kó dúpẹ́. Ó ṣe mí lóore mo yọ̀, àlàyé ọpẹ́ yọ̀ láyé mi. Ó ṣe mí lóore mo yọ̀, ó dúpẹ́ fún sáàtì àmọ́ mi. Ó ṣe mí lóore mo yọ̀, àlàyé ọpẹ́ yọ̀ láyé mi. Sídámọ́ súnra mo tún ti dé, Ọ̀kanlọ́mọ Priceless mo tún dé. Ọmọ kan bí igba lójú òbí, àwọn tó ti mọ̀ mí wá ní mo tún dé. Pẹ̀lú orin èyí tó bẹ́ sí mu, ọpẹ́ ni fún sátìrà mọ́nìwá tóun mi fi ń dùn létí aráyé. Mo dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run fún gbàláyé yìí, mo dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run fún gbàláyé yìí, òun ló jẹ́ kí n forin mọ́pẹ́ wá. Ó ṣe mí lóore mo forin mọ́pẹ́ wá fún aláwọ̀, ọba tó ṣe yọ àlàyé ọpẹ́ yọ láyé mi. Bá ṣe ní lóore ọpẹ́ là ń dún, ọpẹ́ là ń dún, tá ò bá fẹ́ ya aláìmoore, àbáramóore jẹ́ ìbùtúnú. Ọlọ́run ọba ṣe mí lóore, òun ló jẹ́ kí n wá dúpẹ́. Àkọ́kọ́ oore ni dídá mi sí, ó dá mi lénìyàn kò fi mí rọ́gí, kò ṣe mí lẹ́ranko lásán mo dúpẹ́. Ó dá mi lẹ́dàá àlàpọ́nlé o, mo dúpẹ́. Ó dá mi lẹ́dàá àlàpọ́nlé o, ó tún ṣe mí ní mùsùlùmí akírun. Ó ṣe mí lóore mo yọ̀, mo yọ̀, mo yọ̀, ó ṣe mí lóore mo yọ̀, àlàyé ọpẹ́ yọ̀ láyé mi. Bẹ́rù bá lè dúpẹ́ oore, aláùsá tí a ṣàlékún. Bẹ́rù bá lè dúpẹ́ oore, aláùsá tí a ṣàlékún. Ṣàkàrí náà kọ́ mọ́ lọ́nà alámọ̀ àfájítà o, ilé iná mi náà ló pa irọ́.
All right, you're welcome back. We will work on that. So you're welcome back from that. Even though we were about to be deciding, like, despite everything that this woman did, maybe she did not use Arabic rendition, but unfortunately, or fortunately for her, unfortunately for our own thoughts, we got to realize that she has used it or towards the end of that minute. So please, let's listen to it towards the end. Maybe let's say 45 seconds towards the end of that music, so we can really pin on what she said. Aláùsá tí a ṣàlékún. Bẹ́rù bá lè dúpẹ́ oore, aláùsá tí a ṣàlékún. Ṣàkàrí náà kọ́ mọ́ lọ́nà alámọ̀ àfájítà o, ilé iná mi náà ló pa irọ́ tí wàlẹ̀ bàrọ̀ pátí. Àmì dínà lè àná lè àmúdálẹ̀ láì wájibù kí. All right, you're welcome back. We don't get the thing where we won't get. I say maybe that is another style. She did not put it in front of the music. It was in within the music, and which is still very, very much acceptable by us. So, but before we decide on that, let's listen to the mixing and mastering.
Well, there's no need to be beating around the bush. The song is according to the mastering, and talking about the mastering and the production entirely. The production is good. For me, it's a very good production.
Okay.
And it's obvious that the singer herself, she's not a baby in music. She's not a baby. It is obvious that the confidence is
there. Yeah.
You know, so it's more like, this is more like a jazz bit I've been doing. I've been doing it. Let me go again. Let me do this again.
Yeah.
Because if you notice in her lyrics or something like that, your child has come again. You know, so it's obvious that she has been in the business And this one is more like, okay, well, this is the continuity of the business.
Yeah.
So the work is actually a perfect job. So she's getting a 15 from me.
All right. Okolomo Priceless, you are getting 15 from him. And before I go down to Imolula Coin, let's have some comments here. I have this one from Ajia, maybe Ajia, yeah, or Sister Yetunde Oluwanifeni Martins. They said Baba Muye. Okay, I think Baba Muye. Now say that Kifayas Komarudin herself, I think she has also joined us. She said thanks so much, sir. So but let's generalize it. She said thank you, sir. And say that Kifaya Komarudin, she still said Alhamdulillah again. Omalewa Online TV. They said love you all my lovers. Baba Muye. Baba Muye kò ní já yín ní tàn mọ́. Okay. Pẹ̀lú ògo Ọlọ́run, alright, ìyẹn online, ìyẹn Ọmọlẹ́wà Online TV. Abọ́dúnrìn Abe, àwọn náà sọ wípé bàbá amòye ní òtítà. Kẹfàáyà Musa, àwọn náà ní bàbá amòye. Cousin Adéwálé, àwọn ní ọmọ arékè má ṣe the winner. Ọ̀dà àmọ̀ kọ́lẹ̀. Usman Jadesola, àwọn náà ní bàbá amòye ní. Àríyọ̀ Fatima, àwọn náà ní ọmọ arékè má ṣe. Ẹ dúró ṣé àwọn méjèèjì yẹn nìkan ni wọ́n wá síta lénìí ni àbí báwo wá ni táàbí rí àwọn míì tó tún support àwọn ẹlòmíì mọ́ àbí ṣé àwọn ò tí ì dé sí kinní ni. Okay, Abdul Muiz Adéwálé, IGT season 5, winning is for ọmọ arékè má ṣe inshallah Rasulullah. Ada. Ta ló tún kù ńbẹ̀. You can keep your comments coming. Inshallah Rahman, we are going to be putting it into your ears back. All right. Kí lẹ fẹ́ sọ sórí ẹ̀?
Alhamdulillah, Ajia
Okolomo Priceless.
Ajia Okolomo Priceless.
Ajia Mosuro.
Kudos to you. As you can see, we are feeling you. We feel your music. So, but mo ti àti kó tiẹ̀ tó dọwọ́ parí ẹ̀ mo ti kọ́kọ́ fẹ́ máa wò kálájà ẹ̀dẹ̀ ló kéwú kó dẹ̀ ló kéwú. So alhamdulillah ọwọ́ parí wọ́n ti máa calculate mínítì yẹn bó ṣe jẹ́ pé 2 minutes là ń lò kéwú yẹn máa gé mọ́ ibi ìparí yẹn ni. So because of that ọ̀rọ̀ tí wọ́n lò náà ọ̀rọ̀ ọpẹ́ náà ni lórí tí wọ́n kọ kéwú tí wọ́n dẹ̀ lò yẹn orin àfáà kan ni mi ò mórí yẹn bọ̀ mo mọ mínì rẹ̀ gbà tí mò ń gbọ́ bọ́ sí ń kà. So àmìdí náà ìláyè gbogbo nǹkan máa àdúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́ náà ni. So because of that I'm giving you 13 marks. All
right, 13 mark from your Arabic rendition there. So you have almost 28 marks on ground. We hope that you can do well in your so-called content. So let me look at it because I've noted some things down. Yes, I have to give it to you, like you said, like you know your fruits inside your pot. You know them by their names inside your basket, so you are just picking them the way you like them. So, and that goes for your harmony, the way you harmonize that song. Everybody that is backing you up, they really did that work. I think I was even hearing some bass line in that harmony. Could come on, come on, bass line, only Islamized music. So I never heard that, but you did that, and that was a top notch for you. It's added to your mark. Even though the tune that you brought to us has been the tune we are very, very familiar with, we have a lot of ideas that have used it in this Islamized industry.
Even our mentor, I think she mentioned this woman,
so we have heard that something like that before from many of these Hajia in the Islamized music industry. So it's more or less like you're still the same pattern. So it's not completely acceptable. It's not showing how unique you are and how creative, how dynamic you can be as an Islamized musician. So
please, I don't want to cut you, but then sometimes if you happen to go into a studio, they present beats for you.
Yeah.
And these producers sometimes they don't even actually encourage their artists that maybe you should work with this pattern of beating.
Yeah, okay.
They just present you with this, then once you can jump on it and the thing
give
flows.
it to, yes.
So
They
just
it's very fun.
But that is what we are now talking about. That it doesn't, give us the level of creativity from your person. As it doesn't give you that level of creativity. A lot of people will just say, tanu tí ó bá ṣe pé voice yín dá yàtọ̀ sí ti Amira Obirere ni they would have said àṣà Amira tó tún kọrin míì ní because àbí àbọ̀mọṣẹ́ rẹ̀ níní àbọ̀mọṣẹ́ ẹ̀ ní àbí wọ́n tún bá ń tún remix orin ẹ̀ ní so and those are the things and this is not a cover kind of song you are not covering for any song.
There is a popular song of Obirere like that Obi tó bá fẹ́ jẹ́ ọmọ
very good so and it continues like that so and we are just feeling it inside that song as you are also singing too but next time you try to work on it and again I've always been warning you guys please stop ad-libbing at the front at the beginning of your music. It is not completely acceptable on this show. It's not completely acceptable. Leave your ad-libbing towards the end if you know you want to round it off.
I suggest something, please. Maybe you should, that ad-libbing of the thing, maybe you should break it down. They may not understand what
yes, I think I did it in last show. If the last time we had it, I told them, I said it that if you go and look the history of ad-libbing, it is an improvisation. And anything improvising, it's towards when you want to round off your music. And that is number one. Number two is that when you ad-lib at the front of your music, at the beginning of your music, it doesn't give your audience the flow or the interest of them gluing with your chorus. Are you getting it? You are not singing for yourself, you are singing for an audience. Are you getting it? And the most important part of it all for your audience is to catch up with your music. So if they don't understand or if they cannot sink in with your music or your chorus and you started doing improvisation, you know that is almost you are putting the cat before the horse, and which is not supposed to be. You get what I'm saying? So, but you would have allowed it. Go and look all international musicians. Go and look at them when they have songs like that. Go and see where they are leading their music. You see that it was towards the end when the music is about to round off. That is when, because ad-libbing brings about new innovation into that music, new interest, new sweetness into that music at that time. So when you then you start improvising by then, and it will bring out the beauty of that music. So that is it. So on top of that one, I'm going to give you 12. I'm going to give you 12 and if we should add it together with what we have here, we have 25. So you are locking on 40 points. We hope to see you in the semi-final stage. Now let's go down to Brother Tajuddin Mubarak. Brother Tajuddin Mubarak from Oyo State. So let's see what the waiting he gets for us. That's I like your voice. Taking from your number.
Kí ni orúkọ
Ìmọ́lẹ̀.
Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanakallahu ta'ala. Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanakallahu ta'ala. Allahu la ilaha illallah. Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanakallahu ta'ala. 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 Allahu la ilaha illallah. Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanakallahu ta'ala. Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanakallahu ta'ala. Mímọ́ ní fọ́lọ́hún, àdánù ayọ̀ Ọlọ́run ọba. Mo tún gbé pàdé yàrá mi, ìbàdàn sọ títẹ̀ tí mo. Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanakallahu ta'ala. Sàlámù alaykum yàrá mi, ìlú òbí táyé tí mo. Ajá òtẹ́tọ̀ eléjì rẹ̀, tuntun sáníyà tún gbèdé. Èmi pẹ̀lú onítèmi, ìmọ̀lẹ́ àṣà òtí àgbáyé. Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanakallahu ta'ala. Títóbi fọlọ́ọ̀bà ọba mi aláwọ̀ sọ́tì. Àtàlẹ́wáyé títóbi rẹ̀ mọ́ pọ̀ṣù fún ẹ̀yà ọ̀bì. Ọlọ́mi alẹ́ wí lè ṣe. Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanakallahu ta'ala. Jala jala ló bá a la. Jala tóbi ọba tó tóbi tí kò láfiwé wọn láì kò tún láfi jọ bí tóbi fọlọ́hún ọba ńlá ọlọ́run la ilaha illallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. ọba tó dákú tí kò lè pa ọba tó dáhùn táwọn ò lè ṣe ṣé báwọn ló ṣẹ̀ dá súnmọ́ ó dá súnmọ́ ó dẹ̀ pé méje ó dá ilẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ pé méje ọdọ́jọ́ ọjọ́ pé méje tí tóbi fọlọ́hún ọba ńlá ọlọ́run la ilaha illallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. subhanahu yarani wa yasma'u kalami wa ya'rifu makani mímọ́ fọlọ́hún ọba ńlá ọdẹ yẹ lórí sí àpọ̀mọ́ ni wọ́n sì fọ́ lọ́hùn ọdẹ ẹja sínú kúrò àpọ̀mọ́ ni wọ́n sì fọ́ lọ́hùn ọdẹ ẹranko.
Alright, so welcome back from that one from Brother Tajudeen Mubarak, Ìmọ́lẹ̀ Àgbáyé. As we are looking at it, I believe that song was a duet. So, and according to the rules, duet is still a bit acceptable.
It's trial, not three. There are three.
Are you sure
there's a female in the midst? Yeah, there's a female.
I can't hear a female voice.
There's a female.
Is there any female?
There's a female. Maybe Ajia like the second person that answered before.
No, he's a guy.
He's a guy.
I was something like that.
No, he's a guy. I bet play that music again.
Play it again.
Play everything again.
From the start.
Was Bobo
I'm what's on the mix.
Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahu la ilaha illallah. Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. 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 Allahu la ilaha illallah. Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Mímọ́ ní fọ́lọ́hún àdánù ayọ̀ ọlọ́run ọba mo tún gbé pàdé yàrá mi ìmọ̀dà sọ títẹ̀ tí mo. Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Sàlámù alaykum yàrá mi ìlú òkìtáyé tí mo. Ajá òtẹ́dọ̀ eléjì rẹ̀ tuntun sáníyà tún kéde. Èmi pẹ̀lú onítèmi ìmọ̀lẹ́ àṣà òtí àgbáyé. Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Títóbi fọlọ́ọ̀bà ọba mi aláwọ̀ sọ́tì. Akẹ́lẹ́ wáyé títóbi rẹ̀ mọ́ pọ̀ṣù fún ẹ̀yà ọ̀bì. Ọlọ́mi adé wí lè ṣe. Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Jálá jálá ló ọba àlá. Jálá kàmọ́ lọ́ba tó tóbi. Ọba tó tóbi tí kò láfiwé. Wọn láì kò tún láfi jọ. Bí tóbi fọlọ́hún ọba ńlá. Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ọba tó dákú tí kò lè pa ọba tó dáhùn táwọn ò lè ṣe ṣé báwọn ló ṣẹ̀ dá súnmọ́ ó dá súnmọ́ ó dẹ̀ pé méje ó dá ilẹ̀ ó dẹ̀ pé méje ọdọ́jọ́ ọjọ́ pé méje títóbi fọlọ́hún ọba ńlá. Allahu la ilaha illallah subhanahu wa ta'ala. subhanahu yarani wa yasma'u kalami wa ya'rifu makani mímọ́ fọlọ́hún ọba ńlá ọdẹ yẹ lórí sí.
Alright, you are welcome back from that. We don't pick the thing we won't pick. Do like say na DJ Slim Rose. Now they hear maybe the voice of his wife from home. They hear him inside that music. So that is why I was reading. He thought that was a female voice.
Like, that's why we talk. See, if now one use auto tune, make it not too much. Like this particular song now. Confusion plenty for this song, or a normal note. Left to me now. Based on the auto-tune used for this other article, this artist was featured by two people. Now the main cast and the additional artists and all that stuff. Now, the way he's singing, based on the auto-tune level, is too high. It is obvious that the person is actually coming up. So
what do you think
about the song? Well. This song, don't let be sarcastic about it. It is obvious that this person is singing. Like there's what they say that if you are singing calmly, like you are singing conveniently, it will be obvious that this person is singing. But this one now, you see that even the beat they gave to you, it's a beat you can't manage. It's very obvious you can't manage it. So most of the thing done to your work was basically by the producer. Because it's very obvious that if they happen to play this thing for you live, you can't pick. if they play this same tempo, if you ask, okay, let's say we happen to set instruments here now and they play for you at that same tempo, you can't catch up. You can't catch up. So I'll just advise you to just try to stay with your kind of let me just call it like your tempo. You know, go and look for tempo that you can maintain. Don't do what people can do conveniently. There are some people that will carry the same tempo and they will sing easily and you understand what they're singing. They won't need to even strain their voices or be... Because most of your verses, according to my brother, like there are some verses that you as in most of your... Where you're supposed to use sentence, you're using phrase, you know. They were not complete. You were not completing your sentences. You know, like... Of course. You're just jumping. As if something is chasing you. So to me, I think on this song, the production is not really that, it's not too enticing as I expect, you know. So my verdict is 8.
All right. Well, you are being given 8 on that mixing, and men looking at what I just want to chip in this because men looking at what we heard just now. To me, I felt like there are nothing like we can't feel any effects from the studio session. Are you getting it? There are some effects that you feel from sound engineers in music. Are you getting it? So the whole effect is just gone. You get it's more or less like there's nothing attached with it more than your auto tunes and that is all you get. So and we can't feel that vibe in it. We can't the vibe of mixing in that music is so dry. It's so dry. So and again you have an absence of what we call chordal progression in that music. There is always a chordal progression when you are doing music, and it's more or less of a percussion kind of thing that get it. So you are just following that that tempo in a very high speed, which was also against your own nature as a singer. You get what I'm saying? But we are still coming back to that. Yes, what do you think?
Just jumping. Well, my brother, kudos to you because that we have to be encouraging you. So that's all you need. So you tried. You use Arabic word, but you see, the pronunciation maybe àwọn beat tí wọ́n complain lórí náà ni. So téèyàn bá ti lọ wá beat tó jagbára rẹ̀ lọ. La ilaha illallah subhanaka. So you see, and maybe mistake me to my one by me. Tell me no man she. Elomi my voice low and to my journey the microphone. So maybe you are dancing. But I be here and warani. Because I can even notice some places, especially your first verse.
And even if he's doing that, that's why we say he's also down on the sound engineer. At least the sound engineer is supposed to tell you like. Bros, now. We have some sound engineer that will tell you now. And but well, I don't know what is really wrong with some of our sound engineers these days.
Hold on. At times, you don't just call out sound engineers. Some studio, they are their own self sound engineer and their producers. Most of them will set once they call somebody, come and help me set this thing like this. That is your all. So you understand. Most studios you meet just the producer there. It's the only one that you meet. So once you don't connect everything for you, when you don't connect them, just go mic, go they talk. You don't have to come reset time later. Yeah, no. So very often they ain't get presence of sound engineer for them. And they don't know most of them now digital this thing they use. So this song, forget about it. This is a digital song. So most of the thing they did was on laptop. It was just on laptop. So even maybe the producer himself doesn't know how to use that thing. He doesn't understand because normally you can. There are digital sound settings. You can actually set sound using your computers and stuff. So most of them don't have the full knowledge of settings with digital aspect of like all this mixing digitally now. Most of them don't have the knowledge yet. They're just trying to borrow it. So they don't train. Once they grab a little idea like this, they make use of it. Yes. But you the artist, that you know that okay, you want to go beyond that place. You want to go beyond. That's why they tell you that just try to spend more. You don't want to regret spending. And then they just try to spend more just to get that quality that will last. Don't do something that will be gone now. That they will hear this morning, next week. They can't hear. Do something. Let's make it be like a legacy.
And
you know.
Well, I had to sorrow because of time. Let me just give him 12 marks.
All right, 12 mark on that one, and I don't know what to say concerning the content of your music, because normally it's all about praising Allah Subhanahu wa Taala, and which is also in line with the Islamized genre. So good, but it's nothing new. We're not really moving the chair as much, you get now. So if we are really collating music and we are looking out for a distinctive presentation and performance, we may not be picking this kind of a song on that day. So, but nevertheless, you have tried, and on top of that one too, I will give you 10. I'll give you 10. So, the total mark you get here is 30. So, don't forget the rules and regulation of Islam Got Talent. The fact that you got 30 does not really mean that you are disqualified or you are not part of the race anymore. You can still qualify. It depends on your strength. It depends on your courage. Now let's go down to Brother Jamiu Kehinde. That is the only chanter we have in the whole of Islam Got Talent Season 5, the Priceless Edition. Let's see what he has for us.
Group mẹ́ta la máa ṣe.
Ìfẹ́ mi rèé sotiri, sotiri ìfẹ́ mi rèé sotiri, ẹni bí ọkọ mi sotiri, ẹni tí mo fojú jọ sotiri, lẹ́yìn ọgbà mi sotiri, ìfẹ́ ayé mi nìyẹn sotiri, ogun wa mi nìyí o sotiri, alátìlẹ́yìn mi sotiri, ẹni tó kẹ́ mi lójú sotiri. Bójú ò bá rọ̀ sótìrì, òun bá rọ̀ bí iná sótìrì, èmi fi ẹ́ sílẹ̀ sótìrì, torí ìwọ gan ni mo fẹ́ sótìrì, ìwọ gan ò ní fi mí sílẹ̀ sótìrì, àtìgbà tí mo ti rí ẹ sótìrì, ni mo ti rí ìwípé sótìrì, bọ́lá mi kan lára ẹ sótìrì, àmì ẹ̀gbẹ́ ga ni sótìrì, àmì olórí ire ni sótìrì, pẹ̀lẹ́ o sótìrì, èyí mẹ́nukú sótìrì, apábẹ́ẹ̀kọ rẹ sótìrì, apábẹ́ẹ̀kọ rẹ sótìrì, ẹ wá wo yọ̀ mi sótìrì, ẹ wá wo yọ̀ ayé mi sótìrì, olólùfẹ́ mi sótìrì, ẹ̀rọ yìí funfun sótìrì, eléyìí bíi ké sótìrì, olólùfẹ́ mi sótìrì, olólùfẹ́ mi sótìrì, olólùfẹ́ mi sótìrì, olólùfẹ́ mi sótìrì, ayé gba tè sótìrì, ìfẹ́ mi rèé sótìrì, sótìrì ìfẹ́ mi rèé sótìrì, ẹni bí ọkọ mi sótìrì.
Ìfẹ́ mi rèé o sótìrì.
Èmi ò tí ì rí o.
Àmì sótìrì.
Èmi ti rí ìfẹ́ tèmi. Àná mo ti rí ìfẹ́ tèmi. Mo ti rí ìfẹ́ mi.
Ìfẹ́ yín wà lẹ́yìn. Ìfẹ́ ẹni bí ọkọ mi sótìrì.
Mo ti rí tèmi. Ó dà pọ̀ ló ṣe wa bí ọdún tó fi tẹ̀ sí.
All right, that was Brother Jamiu Kehinde. Ṣòtìrí àti ẹ̀mọ́ bóyá iṣẹ́ ìfẹ́ mi la fẹ́ pe táìtù orin yẹn ni àbí ṣòtìrí lórí àtòrí ṣòtìrí yẹn tí à ń wá bó ṣe yẹ kó wá náà ni. But let me comment my reserve first. Comment my reserve. Bóyá kọ́ínkọ́ín.
Wọ́n padà máa wà. Wọ́n wà tí ì rí sókè. Ẹ sábà fún wọn 5. All right. Kọrin Islam
àkótí ẹ yé wa ní àti ẹ̀wọ̀n amọ̀bí tó ti chant mú wa lọ́bẹ̀.
Èèyàn lè kọrin ìfẹ́ tó máa jẹ́ Islamic music.
Yes, no, we are still coming to that. Yes,
so
yes.
Possible, but that one is not.
DJ.
Wow. Anyway.
Ìfẹ́ mi rèé o sotiri.
Ìfẹ́ tèmi mo ti rí. I don't see my own dog. My dog dey house. On a normal day o. Ká máa kàtẹ́ ọkọ̀ first of all. Àwọn ní ká sọ nípa ti rule this particular program, Islam Got Talent. It has to do with Islam song. So even pé brother mi fún ẹni ní máàkì gan, mo máa ní pé yes, ṣé wàá ní pé kí ni kò yẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. It should have been just 0. Because it is out of the order put in place because of other people that actually participated. You understand? Now another thing is that there's one thing I will tell you, please. It's not a must to sing. I'm not saying you sang wrong, and if you are singing, please try to know how to build. You know, If you have one point, try to know how to build on it. It's more like you are writing an essay on a topic, you know. You are just screaming if Emily Oshotiri, I'm not saying more idea.
You sound almost if Emily Oshotiri,
just repeating it. Then talking about
irú àwọn words call and response
pọ̀ jù náà.
ẹlẹ́yinjú ẹ̀gẹ́ ọmọdé.
Interchangeably.
You know, there was nothing like that. His job is not unique at all. Wrong. Then mo fẹ́ rántí ẹ̀ tẹ́lọ́ bí mo bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ jóhùn ẹni àbóhùn ló jóhùn rẹ̀. Mo máa ń kọrin Yorùbá báyìí ohun ẹni ẹbí àkóhùn yẹn lẹ like kind of ṣiṣẹ́ tí yín wá yẹn. But one thing I will tell you, please, you yourself ẹ̀yin gangan fúnra yín yàtọ̀ sí studio yín gan self ẹ̀yin fúnra yín ẹ lọ kọ́ bọ́ yín bọ́ ṣe ń compose orin kẹ́ kọ́ bọ́ yín build ọ̀rọ̀ lọ láàrin ẹ lè fi pẹ́ẹ̀nì lásán kẹ́ fi build ọ̀rọ̀ 3 minutes ẹ pé ó dẹ̀ máa dùn létí just this pen alone. Now you have the subject topic which is Ife. Why can't you build on it? You're just shouting one thing. Then on your production aspects, please, it is very poor. Don't let me lie to you, it is poor. It's all this general tune. Tune has to come on you. That same tune, and this your pa was too obvious. It was too obvious. The metronome counting was like once the metronome go to the monk, yes, by the way, yes. So you understand. So as for me, I'll give you 7.
Okay, now 7 on that one. Well, when I heard Elejire Nkankan, okay, that was what you call yourself.
I'm sorry. Yeah. And I'm sorry. Like I was even expecting the chant.
Yes, that was what I was about to.
Of that chant.
Yeah, that was what I was also expecting. I was like,
okay, well, maybe I will hear this chant. This chant.
I was about to nail it. You know, I was about to give you the name.
He was emphasizing on the fact that he was emphasizing on the fact that chants. Yes. The first Islamized chant. Just imagine. So we were expecting something like that. So I'm sorry, if don't be saying yes, no one does this thing. You're not supposed to be taking, I don't, no mark now, like seriously.
We shouldn't be doing that, because at least it still take his time to go into the studio. At least pay the.
At least even to participate,
So we have to encourage. Now let's get straight to the point. I was expecting something like a chant, like Ewi. That was what they said you were doing, and we were expecting something like that. Like maybe you are going to come up with an indigenous chant, which is popularly known as Ewi. So and that was what we thought you were doing. So but you did not. What you submitted right now does not really show what you are doing. It doesn't even signify anything about you at all. Are you getting it? So I was expecting like maybe after that, if you just go into your area of a thing and try to.
And that should have been very beautiful.
Yes, it would have been.
Very beautiful.
Are you getting it? It should have stand out of all this because you don't have competitors here. Definitely. Nobody is chanting here. Are you getting it? You would have been the first chanter that will, come on show and hand all your marks.
I'm very certain that he will call you and tell you that the chance is at the end.
At the back?
Like seriously.
Even if it is at the end, we have told you, you cannot be wasting your time repeating or doing repetitions. Are you getting it? And on top of that one, me, I don't even see anything. I don't even see anything. Anything worthy of this competition. I'm telling you. But nevertheless, we still have to think the fact that you went to the studio, you tried your best, you also came on board like you want to compete. All these things still goes a long way in front of us. So for this, I'm going to be giving you 6. So we don't know. Everything now depends on your fans now. Mm-hmm. It depends on your fans.
You can put your fans, fine. Then if you are coming
so if you are not coming in for semi-final,
exactly. Make sure you are ready.
If you have the opportunity of being at the semi-final, then you should come with something very different. Something very unique. So the total mark we have here 11 and we have 18 from that group. Alright, now let's move down to group E and let's do it. We have this one coming all the way from Ajia Adeyemi Royimat from Lagos State. Let's see what she has for us.
Yes.
fòwúrọ̀ mi ṣe láyé tó bá dọ̀sán kí ó sọ mí sí rẹ̀ kọ̀sán mi kò dalẹ̀ kiri tèmi ṣe.
Iṣẹ́ tí mo bá fòwúrọ̀ mi ṣe láyé tó bá dọ̀sán kó sàn mí sí rẹ̀ kọ̀sán mi kò dalẹ̀ kiri tèmi ṣe.
Iṣẹ́ tí mo bá fòwúrọ̀ mi ṣe láyé. Iṣẹ́ tí mo bá fòwúrọ̀ mi ṣe láyé tó bá dọ̀sán kí ó sọ mí sí rẹ̀ kọ̀sán mi kò dalẹ̀ kiri tèmi ṣe.
Iṣẹ́ tí mo bá fòwúrọ̀ mi ṣe láyé tó bá dọ̀sán kó sàn mí sí rẹ̀ kọ̀sán mi kò dalẹ̀ kiri tèmi ṣe.
Ọlọ́run dákun fèrè síṣẹ́ mi yá Rabbi gbogbo ohun tí mo bá dáwọ́ mi lé dákun bá mi farun báríkà sí ni má má ṣe mí láàgò má má ṣe mí láàgò tó ṣiṣẹ́ má má ṣe mí láàgò tó ṣiṣẹ́ o jẹ́ kí rere mi jẹ́ nídìí owó mi Allah.
Iṣẹ́ tí mo bá fòwúrọ̀ mi ṣe láyé tó bá dọ̀sán kó sàn mí sí rẹ̀ kọ̀sán mi kò dalẹ̀ kiri tèmi ṣe.
Nábì sátì amánilọ jẹ́ oníkàpẹ́ pé wọ́n sì jẹ́ àgbègbè ọmọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ bí mo ṣe ń dé wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ bá gbọ́njà sílẹ̀ ó di dandan kó rere jẹ́ yábì òkúta ọ̀dá má fi sọ̀rọ̀ mi bí mo fọ́ kékeré bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọjà dẹ́kìrò ńlá nídùú omi ọ̀la.
Iṣẹ́ tí mo bá fòwúrọ̀ mi ṣe láyé tó bá dọ̀sán kó sàn mí sí rẹ̀ kọ̀sán mi kò dalẹ̀ kiri tèmi ṣe.
bí mo gbọ́jà sílẹ̀.
All right, you're welcome back from Ajia Rohima Adeyemi. You know what? For me, because these two guys, they are making a noise in the class, so I was just busy writing the noise maker. So let's go back to that music. I want to pick something from it, so let's hear it again.
Tó bá fòwúrọ̀ mi ṣe láyé tó bá dọ̀sán kí ó sọ mí sí rẹ̀ kọ̀sán mi kò dalẹ̀ kiri tèmi ṣe.
Iṣẹ́ tí mo bá fòwúrọ̀ mi ṣe láyé tó bá dọ̀sán kó sàn mí sí rẹ̀ kọ̀sán mi kò dalẹ̀ kiri tèmi ṣe.
Iṣẹ́ tí mo bá fòwúrọ̀ mi ṣe láyé. Iṣẹ́ tí mo bá fòwúrọ̀ mi ṣe láyé tó bá dọ̀sán kí ó sọ mí sí rẹ̀ kọ̀sán mi kò dalẹ̀ kiri tèmi ṣe.
Iṣẹ́ tí mo bá fòwúrọ̀ mi ṣe láyé tó bá dọ̀sán kó sàn mí sí rẹ̀ kọ̀sán mi kò dalẹ̀ kiri tèmi ṣe.
Ọlọ́run dákun fèrè síṣẹ́ mi yá Rabbi gbogbo ohun tí mo bá dáwọ́ mi lé dákun bá mi farun báríkà sí ni má má ṣe mí láàgò má má ṣe mí láàgò tó ṣiṣẹ́ má má ṣe mí láàgò tó ṣiṣẹ́ o jẹ́ kí rere mi jẹ́ nídìí owó mi Allah.
Iṣẹ́ tí mo bá fòwúrọ̀ mi ṣe láyé tó bá dọ̀sán kó sàn mí sí rẹ̀ kọ̀sán mi kò dalẹ̀ kiri tèmi ṣe.
Nábì sátì amánilọ jẹ́ oníkàpẹ́ pé wọ́n sì jẹ́ àgbègbè ọmọ ẹ̀jẹ̀ bí mo ṣe ń dé wọ́n ní bẹ́ẹ̀ bá gbọ́njà sílẹ̀ ó di dandan kó rere jẹ́ yábì òkúta ọ̀dá má fi sọ̀rọ̀ mi bí mo fọ́ kékeré bẹ̀rẹ̀ ọjà dẹ́kìrò ńlá nídùú omi ọ̀la.
Iṣẹ́ tí mo bá fòwúrọ̀ mi ṣe láyé tó bá dọ̀sán kó sàn mí sí rẹ̀ kọ̀sán mi kò dalẹ̀ kiri tèmi ṣe.
bí mo gbọ́jà sílẹ̀ ẹ̀bájú wọn gbá wọ́n tara ní ibù ẹ̀ ọba tó ní mi má má fi mí ṣe ẹ̀sìn láwùjọ.
All right, Ajia Rohima, ẹ kú iṣẹ́. Ọlọ́run ó ṣe Ọlọ́run ó dé ìgbìyànjú oníkálukú wa ní adé. All right. Ó dà pé wọ́n lu kí wọ́n àbí nǹkan.
In a very tiny place, so she mentioned Satya Ramani. So because of that, I'll give you 7 marks.
All right, 7 marks from the Arabic rendition. Oh yeah, mixing and mastering.
Thank you very much. Like as for me, for the mixing and mastering, it's very poor, very poor, very poor. Your backup was just doing it. So you're singing, they are singing in Chokoto, you're going to the Kabancha, you know. Like your beating was different from what you're singing. The production was it's not even worse. What am I even saying? The production is very poor, like very poor. You yourself, while singing, you ain't calming yourself down. So as if you want to beat the mic or you want to show yourself, say you are the boss to the mic and all this stuff. Instead of you to calm yourself down and sing, it's just rushing yourself for no reason. You know, you need to be. If you want to do a good music, if you want to do good music, first of all, look for those people that know how to produce, not those people that just want to use you. You know, they want to use you to chop food for that day or the next day. You know, there are some people that will tell you the work that is worth 100,000. Somebody can tell you come and do it for 20,000 to go for a jump period. They go sorry need the fast money. And at the end of the day, you end up accepting to do the job. Then the result will now show glaringly that the thing they did for you is bullshit. So instead of you to just, because you want to avert money, you just go to Quack Studio. The studio you use, I don't know the person, but I will tell you this person, this producer that did this job is a Quack producer. He knows nothing about instrumentation. He doesn't even know how to mix. If he's one that mixes it also, he doesn't know how to mix. He's very poor. Even in laying all this, in laying your sequences and all this stuff, is poor on that aspect too. So my mark for you, I don't want to say much because the production we are here just now, no be here. So your mark, the mark I'm giving you is 4. Thank you.
All right, 4 on that one. Ajia Kamaruddin. No, Rara. Ajia Adeyemi Royima. Ajia Adeyemi Royima. All right. You have really tried your best, and we can see. But the only thing that that best is not enough, and we hope to see better you in any subsequent work you will be doing thereafter, maybe after today. So, but let me start by saying, because I have a lot of comments on that your work, and I don't want to sound like maybe but I want to take it one after the other. You see, when you are singing songs, when we talk about genre of music, there are different genres with different vocal renditions. You get what I'm saying? So you have to ensure that any genre you are singing, when I say genre, I'm talking about style of music. You get what I'm saying? So what you sing is an Islamized Yoruba music. Are you getting what I'm saying? Or it's like, let me say, semi-indigenous Islamized music. So there's something that is very, very common. Yes, vibrato. You can use vibrato in music. But when you are trained, when you get closer to people very well, and you have a voice coach, they will tell you that there is difference between when you are doing vibrato that comes naturally and when you are just doing what they call tremolo. You get what I'm saying? So in kote enko, you get what I'm saying? In kote enko, you are basing it on tremolo rather than doing vibrato. Do you know what they call tremolo? Vibrato, when you sing, it comes naturally. That is, you feel the flow of that vibrato coming naturally as a musician. When you do it in a professional manner. I get it. But the moment you are the moment you are focusing too much on it, you want to achieve it by fire by force. That is what we call tremolo. You get what I'm saying? So that is a tremolo in there. That is not a vibrato. So when this man, your sound engineer, when he now wants to destroy everything for that music, so he now puts in some sort of auto tune to that music. He now add it too much to the extent that your tremolo now came out. You get? It was now detaching. Are you getting it? It was now detaching. Something that is supposed to, come out in a very slurring manner. You get what I'm saying? So we understand that you want to use vibrato there, but that is not a vibrato. That is a tremolo. That is, you have been using the opposite of what you are intending to use. And we have it in some other musicians too. Are you getting it? Even it happens in among Christians. Are you getting it? Yes. So you will see some it will come out naturally for them, yes. And some you will see that this one they are just only. They don't know. Are you getting it? They are all just only trying to attach what is not attachable. So the same thing is applicable to what you have done. It is not always necessary. You see, if you are practicing very well, if you are doing your song very well, if you know what we call your diaphragmatic breathing, that thing will come out naturally. Are you getting it? And in your galasan, ó máa ń high àwọn tí wọ́n bá jẹ́ the sound engineer. So wọ́n máa ń dùn sí you will do it. Yes. So but you are not putting tremolo and the guy too you just step you to auto tune everything. Ó ń dàbí gbígbà pé bèbí ń kọrin something like that. It's not supposed to be. Are you getting it? So and again we can even also relate it to be a kind of staccato in music. Or there's something we call staccato, but that is not still staccato. That is not staccato in music.
As in the distance.
Yeah, are you getting it? It's not detachment in music. It's just the fact that they auto-tuned what we know as a tremolo in music. You get what I'm saying? That is now. Kosan mi dale. I don't. Kosan mi dale. Báwo lọ̀sán ṣe fẹ́ dalẹ̀? I don't understand, but that lyrics there is.
I think it's kosan mi kí ọ̀sán mi kosan mi dalẹ̀. That's not the way she put it.
That's not the way she put it. She said kosan mi dalẹ̀ nǹkan táwa ń gbọ́ nìyẹn.
Okay, kosan mi dalẹ̀. That's
kosan mi dalẹ̀. No, how can you have to know reach night? If at all, if you want to say it in Yoruba form, àtọ̀sán ọ̀tọ̀. Àárọ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ alẹ́ ọ̀tọ̀. So nǹkan tó bá wá ṣẹlẹ̀ sí èèyàn lọ́sàn-án tọ́sàn èèyàn bá dùn wá fẹ́ gbàdúrà wípé kó di alẹ́ ọ̀tọ̀ nìyẹn nígbà bó ṣe ń dùn fún mi lọ́sàn-án yìí o mo tún fẹ́ jẹ́ kó di alẹ́ ọ̀tọ̀ nìyẹn bọ́ kọ́sàn mi dalẹ́ báwo lọ́sàn ṣe fẹ́ dalẹ́. That is what I don't understand in that. But balance. So I don't know what you are trying to say. I don't know if you are online too.
I'm talking about the backup.
So and talking about the backup, that's another thing entirely. So please try to work on most of these things, and I hope Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is going to put more barakah into whatever you are doing. Try to work on it.
The singer, if you are online, let me just tell you, next time you want to use backup, learn look for people that know how to back up. Don't just pick people randomly to come and back up for you. This person that you use, to me, that person doesn't know anything about music. Maybe he's just starting or trying to be like some people. Trying to get people. There are people that all they do is to back up. They don't lead.
Yes.
They don't lead, but back up. They will give you what you want. So once you are paying to record in the studio, don't go and just carry any random person come and sing for you. Because if it's a job that now this is a professional job. For the fact that you can submit it and people are listening to it out there. Now, aside us now, someone might have listened to that song and be like, what's this? What is nonsense? So your song is representing you now. That's why they are able to judge you. So please look for people that will sing, that know music, that can back you up properly. Not like you just go and pick people randomly. Someone that will be talking as if you are with your girlfriend in the room, or you are trying to fight somebody and all this stuff. There are times where even they back up and then they beautify songs.
Yes, now. Yes.
You may not know how to sing, but the way they will back you up, that song will be so.
You will bring out the beauty of that song,
and at the same time, your backup can spoil your song soon.
Yeah, that is it.
It's happening to you. So if you are listening, it's better you work on that. So thank you very much.
All right, I have given you 10 on that, and the total mark we have here is 21 on your own side. Barakallah fi. Now let's go down to the next person on the list. We have this one coming from Brother Abdul Fattah Sulaiman from Ogun State. Let's listen to his music.
Abdul Fattah Sulaiman from Ogun State.
قال رسول
الله صلى الله عليه وسلم حب الوطن من الإيمان. Èèbò ló túbọ̀ yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà má bàjẹ́ òun làwọn gbé olórí gidi làwọn bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún Ọlọ́run wáyàn fún wa. Èèbò ló túbọ̀ yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà má bàjẹ́ òun làwọn gbé olórí gidi làwọn bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún Ọlọ́run wáyàn fún wa. Divine Messiah mo ti ti gbóríde lórí ìlú wa Nàìjíríà yìí ó ti ṣe lọ amúkùn ẹrù ẹwọ níbo ló ti wọ wá sókè ní àbí nísàlẹ̀ ó dojú sú mi ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n o. ẹ̀yin ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n tó ń bẹ níkàlẹ̀ ẹ má bá mi kà lọ. Ìbò ló túbọ̀ yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà má bàjẹ́ òun là ń wí olórí gidi là ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún Ọlọ́run wáyàn fún wa. Ọlọ́run ti sọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà nínú Kùránì tó fi rán oníṣẹ́ ńlá Muhammadu wa ìlú kan bẹ́ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ ìlú tí kò léwu. Ó tún ní ìfàyàbalẹ̀ ìpèsè jíjẹ wọ́n sì wá ń bá wọn rán nígbẹ̀fẹ̀ ní gbogbo ayé síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe ìmọ̀ràn síkẹ́ Ọlọ́run lọ́lọ́wọ́n bá ọba láwùrà fọwọ́ ẹbí bá wọn mú lọ́lọ́wọ́n bá ọba láwùrà bá fọwọ́ ẹbí bá wọn mú àti ìbẹ̀rù nítorí ohun tó ṣe níṣẹ́. Ìbò ló túbọ̀ yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà má bàjẹ́ òun là ń wí olórí gidi là ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún Ọlọ́run wáyàn fún wa. ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà yìí tó ojú sú mi àlékò nílẹ̀ yìí àtúndìyà epo kò sí náà síkírọ́dìtì kò tún múná dóko ìlérí wọn kí wọn tó dépò wọn fi ń yàn wá jẹ gbogbo ẹ̀tọ́ àwa mẹ̀kúnnù òkè òkun náà ń kó lọ olórí gidi làwọn bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún Ọlọ́run wáyàn fún wa. Ìbò ló túbọ̀ yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà má bàjẹ́ òun là ń wí olórí gidi làwọn bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún Ọlọ́run wáyàn fún wa. ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ mẹ̀kúnnù ni wọ́n máa ń gbowó ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ọmọ mẹ̀kúnnù ni wọ́n máa ń gbowó kan tó dìbò ká má ṣe takọ̀lá ọmọ wa 1000.
Alright, you're welcome back from that one from Brother Abdul Fattah Sulaiman, also known as Divine Messiah. To me, I want to listen to that music for one more time. Please, let's listen to that song again.
قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم حب الوطن من الإيمان. Èèbò ló túbọ̀ yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà má bàjẹ́ òun làwọn gbé olórí gidi làwọn bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún Ọlọ́run wáyàn fún wa. Èèbò ló túbọ̀ yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà má bàjẹ́ òun làwọn gbé olórí gidi làwọn bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún Ọlọ́run wáyàn fún wa. Divine Messiah mo ti ti gbóríde lórí ìlú wa Nàìjíríà yìí ó ti ṣe lọ amúkùn ẹrù ẹwọ níbo ló ti wọ wá sókè ní àbí nísàlẹ̀ ó dojú sú mi ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n o. ẹ̀yin ọ̀jọ̀gbọ́n tó ń bẹ níkàlẹ̀ ẹ má bá mi kà lọ. Ìbò ló túbọ̀ yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà má bàjẹ́ òun là ń wí olórí gidi là ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún Ọlọ́run wáyàn fún wa. Ọlọ́run ti sọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà nínú Kùránì tó fi rán oníṣẹ́ ńlá Muhammadu wa ìlú kan bẹ́ẹ̀ tó jẹ́ ìlú tí kò léwu. Ó tún ní ìfàyàbalẹ̀ ìpèsè jíjẹ wọ́n sì wá ń bá wọn rán nígbẹ̀fẹ̀ ní gbogbo ayé síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ wọ́n ṣe ìmọ̀ràn síkẹ́ Ọlọ́run lọ́lọ́wọ́n bá ọba láwùrà fọwọ́ ẹbí bá wọn mú lọ́lọ́wọ́n bá ọba láwùrà bá fọwọ́ ẹbí bá wọn mú àti ìbẹ̀rù nítorí ohun tó ṣe níṣẹ́. Ìbò ló túbọ̀ yìí ẹ jẹ́ ká ṣe jẹ́jẹ́ kí Nàìjíríà má bàjẹ́ òun là ń wí olórí gidi là ń bẹ̀bẹ̀ fún Ọlọ́run wáyàn fún wa. ọ̀rọ̀ Nàìjíríà yìí tó ojú sú mi àlékò nílẹ̀ yìí àtúndìyà epo kò sí náà síkírọ́dìtì kò tún múná dóko ìlérí wọn kí wọn tó dépò wọn fi ń yàn.
All right, you're welcome back from that. I think I've picked what I want to pick. So let's start with Amir Koikoyo.
Messiah orin.
Divine Messiah.
Okay, Divine Messiah. Ọlọ́run ṣe àlékún mímọ́. So next time ṣẹ́rí ó tiẹ̀ máa wà bẹ́ẹ̀ gbà mí téèyàn máa gbọ́ lyrics lẹ́nu àwọn tí wọ́n jù wá lọ nídìí iṣẹ́ Mr. Efele sọ nínú àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ wọn síwájú lẹ́ẹ̀kan pé àwọn pattern kan wà tó jẹ́ pé a ti gbọ́ rí fine tó wò bá fẹ́ ṣe ẹ tó jẹ́ kó yàtọ̀ so kò sẹ́ni tí máa kọrin lẹ́ẹ̀kan kalẹ̀ nísìnyí gbogbo èèyàn ló mọ̀ pé Saoty ló kọ́ kíní kan ìlú Nàìjíríà yìí ló dẹ̀ kọ́ fún bó o bá ọpá bó o bá kó bu lẹ́sẹ̀ ẹja jáwọ́ ó ká lè ra níwọ̀n Ọlọ́run gbà lórílẹ̀‐èdè ó sàkọrin ẹ̀ báyìí so the same thing bó tún ṣe wá ń gbé àwọn fásitì ẹ̀ ó náà lẹ́rú kan kò fẹ́ sí yàtọ̀ so
àwa mẹ́rin tó lórin kankan bóyá ilẹ̀ ní ni àbálàjì.
bí mo dẹ̀ ṣe ń sọ yìí ẹ̀yin náà ti mọ̀ pé mo ti gẹ́ẹ̀tì yín mọ̀ ká yín so kò sí wàhálà so from the starting of your music ẹ lo àdìsí ànábì tó ní hubbul watani minal iman ànábì ní ká fẹ́ràn ìlú ẹni ara imani ara gbàgbọ́ ló wà so ó dẹ̀ mú tẹ́ nǹkan náà so hamdan because of that I'm giving you 30 marks.
Alright, 30 marks for your Arabic rendition for Divine Messiah, yes?
Well, for the production, at least by my calculation, torí mi ò ní láti sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ sọ́nù orin tèmi kí n kàn sanwó instrumentation sí àti ìbẹ̀rẹ̀ ìbá yín tó gbogbo ẹ̀ pọ̀ but then if not for the fact that there was this thing we were hearing in the studio madam play orin lọ́wọ́ and this kind of fluctuating up and down kind of a thing, so you understand, which it is the file they gave you. So I would think I would just tell you to go back to your studio and tell your studio the person that they called for you to give you another file, because that file can represent you outside. Normally only for the perform yourself. So now for this thing, at least your percussion shows very well. You know, but presence is shekere. Your keyboard was okay, then there was a bit of the small xylophone kind of a thing. To see like your instrumentation was clear. Go voice in, then go voice in, all was separate. The instruments were separate. Your backup artists were properly set. So for me, I'm giving you 13 also.
Alright, 13 on that spot for Divine Messiah. Alright, to me, I think I have picked from what Imalolaye said earlier, that you also borrowed the tune, but there is something I want you to know, and there's something I want every musician out there to know. There's no new tunes. Are you getting what I'm saying? There's no new tunes anymore, but it is the old tunes that we are now redefining, we are now, reshaping. But the fact is, there are ways you do that as a professional. There are ways you do that as a professional. Are you getting that? Nobody will even know that this is the song you twisted to this. Are you getting what I'm saying? So it's not, if we are telling you go and look for a new song, go and look for a new tune in Kankan, it's more or less like maybe we are just fooling around or something like that. But the main point there, I said it the other time, that for you to be unique, you need to do that common thing in an uncommon way. So we know that this is Alhaji Saoty kind of a tune that he has released, and and we can't beat anybody for that.
Of course.
Do you know why? Because even at times we have some topmost Islamites or topmost artists, let me say topmost artists, that they will even borrow from ideas from people that are even lower to them. Are you getting it? And people like them, they won't even give you credit. Yes, it happens. You will be the owner of that music, but it is not. It is the fact that you are still unprofessional. That is why he's been able to do that successfully. Are you getting it? Because in developed country, if you own that tune and you registered it under the copyright law, are you getting it? Nobody will be able to use it. And if they are going to use it, you have to be paid.
They have to
they have to ask for your consent.
Copyright.
Are you getting what I'm saying? So it's still being part of being an amateur. We're professionally enough. So that means you are still not professional enough, because you need to sign that tune, copyright it, and make sure that you are the owner, you are the original owner. Are you getting it? And all these distribution company that we even have online these days, there are some of these songs that if you are singing somebody's song, it won't accept it.
Definitely no.
It will reject it. That this song is available already on this platform, so you can. It's not going to be acceptable. Exactly. Are you getting what I'm saying? So I don't know who owns that tune first between the both of you, but the fact is that we knew that the tune you are using is a very familiar one that everybody has been listening to. Okay. But for you to now develop your own, it's still very simple. Are you getting it? You can easily change your solfeggios. Are you getting it? Change all these notes. Are you getting it? Àwọn notes kan ní alájì fi kọ títí wọn yẹn ẹ̀yin ẹ change àwọn notes yẹn kẹ́tún wá wo bó ṣe máa lọ á dẹ̀ tún dùn á tún wà you know nobody will suspect anything except professionals because nobody will suspect anything except professionals àwọn tó bá létí gbọ́ tó bá mọ nǹkan gbọ́ dáadáa wọ́n á mọ̀ wípé túnú lágbájá lélẹ̀. Are you getting it? But fún àwọn tí wọ́n jẹ́ bí commoners just normal audience. You don't go.
Alájù wáyé dàrí ọ̀wọ́n kọrin kan nígbà kan tí gbogbo wa mọ̀. Wọ́n ní afọwọ́bá àfilẹ̀ lèlè ayé jẹ́ ẹ̀mú wáyé mọ́jọ́ ìdára. Alájù làwẹ́kà ní tá a bá lè kùlù búkùlù bàkọ́ omi.
Can you see that? It's almost the same, but it's not.
Àwọn tán lànà o wọ́n ti lànà kọjá.
Can you imagine?
Àwọn tán lè ní kọ́ lọ́hùn jà ló pẹ́. Tàbí tó gbọ́ òsì àwọn kan ní.
So so it's almost in line, but you know that level of rhythm is different and the timing and everything. So I hope you can do that assignment very well next time. In fact, if you want to use something like that, so don't make it glaring that everybody will see that them. May God help every one of us. On top of that one too, I'm giving you 10, and that is going to give us 36. You have 36 points. I hope to see you in the semi-final stage. May God help us. Let's go down to the next person in Group E, where we have Ajia Adekunle Fatia Ikea Walu from Oyo State.
Àwíwálà ọba tó gọ̀ fún gbogbo ayé mímọ́ ni fún ẹ̀yin láyé. Àwíwálà ọba tó gọ̀ fún gbogbo ayé. Ọba tí ó ṣe sọwọ́ kúdúrú sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò sì ṣe ṣẹ́jú sí. Iṣẹ́ tẹ́nìyàn ṣe táyé ń yọnu. Ó tún lè di tí ń ṣe táyé ń bínú. Tàìmọ́ ṣe kọ́ ló jẹ́ wí bẹ́ẹ̀ iṣẹ́ Ọlọ́run náà ni. Dẹ́ńsákì fọlọ́run ẹ̀rí. Ọba tó rí wa tá ò rí, tó ṣohun àràdá ò rí rí, tó fi sánmọ̀ lábàṣírí ara rẹ̀ tẹ́nìkan ò lè rí, ẹ̀bà gbọ́ lọ́hùn tóbi. Allahu Akbar. Fatia ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé òrìjínà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé ìkí àwàlọ̀ lájídé mi tútù ara yìí dé. Fatia ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé òrìjínà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé ìkí àwàlọ̀ lájídé mi tútù ara yìí dé. Fatia ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé òrìjínà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé ìkí àwàlọ̀ lájídé mi tútù ara yìí dé. Fatia ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé òrìjínà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé ìkí àwàlọ̀ lájídé mi tútù ara yìí dé. Salamu aleikum ìkẹ́ àwàlù Fatia ọmọ ságun ọ̀sọ́sọ́ mùrídà ṣe wà wálì Adékúnlé Adéjẹwà ọmọ Mustapha. Fatia ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé òrìjínà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé ìkẹ́ àwàlọ̀ lájídé mi tútù ara yìí dé. Ìkẹ́ àwàlù Fatia mo gbẹ́jọ́ sí adé lọ́mọdé pẹ̀ lágbàlagbà ẹ má fọkàn bá mi lọ ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ kú sọ́nà gẹ́gẹ́ bí èéfín kí má ṣe jọra mi lójú kí n bá lè déwájú bí iye jorí tó tún dojú nílé ìdúnìyà kó pé kó dà síwájú ẹ̀bẹ̀ lèmi wá ń tẹ̀wọ́ ọlọ́run ìláyé ó ṣe mi làṣíwájú lọ́la mú wọn máa ṣíwájú. Fatia ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé òrìjínà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé ìkẹ́ àwàlọ̀ lájídé mi tútù ara yìí dé. Fatia ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé ṣe mí bí mo ṣe ń fẹ́ àánú ẹ mo fẹ́ ìyọ́nú ẹ mo fẹ́ torí mo mọ̀ pé tí n bá sì rí màá dáyàn fẹ́.
Alright, Emma Bunu, I want to hear that song again.
Okay.
So let's go again. I want to listen to that song again.
Fatia ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé.
Òjijì mọ́ ni fún ẹ̀yin láyé. ọba tó gọ̀ fún gbogbo ayé ọba tí ó ṣe sọwọ́ kúdúrú sí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kò sì ṣe ṣẹ́jú sí iṣẹ́ tẹ́nìyàn ń ṣe táyé ń yọnu ó tún lè di tí ń ṣe táyé ń bínú tàìmọ́ ṣe kọ́ ló jẹ́ wí bẹ́ẹ̀ iṣẹ́ ọlọ́run náà ni dẹ́sọ́kì fọlọ́run ẹ̀rí ọba tó rí wa tá ò rí tó ṣohun àràdá ò rí rí tó fi sẹ́mọ̀ lábàṣírí ara rẹ̀ tẹ́nìkan ò lè rí ẹ̀bà gbọ́ lọ́run tóbi. Allahu Akbar. Fátíà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé òrìjínà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé ìkẹ́ àwálọ̀ lájídé ní tútù ara ìdè. Fátíà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé òrìjínà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé ìkẹ́ àwálọ̀ lájídé ní tútù ara ìdè. Fátíà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé òrìjínà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé ìkẹ́ àwálọ̀ lájídé ní tútù ara ìdè. Fátíà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé òrìjínà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé ìkẹ́ àwálọ̀ lájídé ní tútù ara ìdè. Sàlámù aleikum ìkẹ́ àwálù Fátíà ọmọ ságun mọ̀sọ́sọ́ mùrídà ṣe wà wálù Adékúnlé Adéṣẹ́wà ọmọ Mùsọ́fà. Fátíà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé òrìjínà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé ìkẹ́ àwálọ̀ lájídé ní tútù ara ìdè. Ìkẹ́ àwálù Fátíà mo gbẹ́jọ́ sí adé lọ́mọdé pẹ̀ lágbàlagbà ẹ má fọkàn bá mi lọ ọlọ́mọ jẹ́ kú sọ́nà gẹ́gẹ́ bí èéfín kí má ṣe jọra mi lójú kí n bá lè déwájú bí iye jorí tó tún jojú nílé ìdúnìyà kò pé kó dà síwájú ẹ̀bẹ̀ lèmi wá ń bẹ̀wọ̀ ọlọ́run ìláyé tó ṣe mi làṣíwájú lọ́la mú wọn máa ṣíwájú. Fátíà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé òrìjínà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé ìkẹ́ àwálọ̀ lájídé ní tútù ara ìdè. Fátíà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé ṣèmí bí mo ṣe ń fẹ́ àánú ẹ mo fẹ́ ìyọ́nú ẹ mo fẹ́ torí mo mọ̀ pé tí n bá sì rí màá dayàn fẹ́ lọ́dọ̀ aráyé pẹ̀lú gbogbo olólùfẹ́. Fátíà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé òrìjínà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́dé ìkẹ́ àwálọ̀ lájídé ní tútù ara ìdè. Ìwọ ló rán mú wọn.
I wish I was in the studio with you so that I can sing that song very well. Anyways, mashallah, you really tried on that one. That Koisi Kenya was studio cooking nowadays, with the economic meltdown that is happening everywhere. I'm on the sound engineer, studio engineers again. I want to go just okay this time. Everything you want to do, I want to do them sharp and pay money. So, well, kudos to everybody. So, but before we move on, let's hear from our judges. Yes?
Fátíà ọmọ Ọ̀yọ́. Ọlọ́run sálẹ̀kùn rẹ̀ inshallah.
Àwa náà ń bọ̀ wá sọ́yọ́ láìpẹ́. Àwa kì í.
Kudos to you. So, lókèó. So, àsìjọ mẹ́pà lókèó. So, I'm giving you 5 marks.
All right, mixing and mastering.
Yeah. For the mixing and mastering, well, I'll just give you why, because it is very obvious that you are an amateur singer, you are just starting, and my encouragement for you is that just keep pushing, and you can get a online canal. It is very obvious that you are still young, you are just starting. At least something inspired you to start, and I'm very certain that you get somewhere if you don't give up. So please try to train your voice. Be bold when you are singing. If you are there, listen to me very well. Try to train your voice. It's a very big. It's a good thing that you even have the courage to enter a studio. That studio you entered, by mere listening to you, it's a live recording. Like they played for you live. It's not as if it's a studio beat. No, it is not a digital beat. This is a live beat that they played for you. Because I can hear the talking drum and other instruments and all this stuff. So what I noticed about you, your miking technology is not that strong yet, And then I noticed that you have difficulty calling R, Fine, it's not a problem. You're not the only person that have that issue of calling that particular letter word. But then try to work with it so that it won't be affecting you while singing. So that the error won't be that obvious in your music, because it can actually destroy. It can actually give you issues. So you understand? So just try to work on that your intonation, because it matters. They want to hear what you are singing. That is why it's called a music. It's a message you are passing via a medium. So you understand? So whenever you're trying to pass the message, try to make sure everything you are saying can be accounted for, like can be, we can relate with it. So please just try and they talk well. Try and be bold in your speech. Try and learn how to be bold when you are talking. Like you are singing now. Like that's your voice, she sounds bien too young. My granny bobo, she should know. I know, yes, abroad in. Èdè ò tí gbòòrò àwọn ìmọ̀ sọ fún ẹ̀yọ́
ẹ̀wọ̀n ò tí gbòòrò
ẹ̀wọ̀n ò tí deepness yẹn ò tí sin bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ẹ̀dùgbà ẹni yìí ó ti ní confidence láti ṣe nǹkan tó ń ṣe you understand so you need that so you need to work on those aspects so as the fact that the reason why I'm giving you this mark and all this stuff this mark I'm giving you is because of the fact that you are a kid and you actually took a step it is rare to see someone like you of your age. I'm very certain you are about 18, 20, something like that by your voice, so it's a very good thing. Like I'm moved like seeing someone that taking steps to be something. So with that I'll be giving you 10.
All right, 10 for your mixing and mastering. All right, Ike Awadlu, wherever you are. But before I do that, before I make my own comments, let me quickly read from people here. Arekimaṣe Ayọ̀mídé Aziza ọmọ Arekimaṣe ní kọ́mẹ́ǹtì títí wọn ó dà pé Arekimaṣe ni wọ́n tẹ̀lé wá from brother Ayinde Sulaiman. Ayinde Sulaiman is also the Divine Messiah that we judge his song recently. He said thanks so much sir. Àmọ́ ẹni tó jẹ́ nínú àwa mẹ́tẹ̀ẹ̀ta but let's generalize it anyway. So we have another comment coming from him. He said Alhamdulillah, I'm so grateful. So well. So and well, if we are seeing any other comments, we'll be reading it as usual. Now let's come down to Ike Awadlu song. Number one, who are those people that did back up for you? Who are the people backing you up? It seems more or less like you are the one backing yourself up, and it's obvious, like it always shows that someone like you did not pass through what we call vocal training or voice training as a musician. And this is one of the things we are telling most of our musicians, please go for voice training. Go for voice training. Let me loud it again. Go for voice training. It is important. Please, as a professional, you need it. You see, it doesn't matter your age. Though he's saying this because it is an Islamized community and things like this are very rare, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We have 7-year-old singing. And they will sing perfectly. They will sing on key. They will sing, well. And you'll just be wondering, like, wow, 7 years, 8 years, 10 years. They will sing for you, and you even like it the way they sing. Are you getting it? So you should, you people don't just venture into music. Music is not like that. I beg, I don't know that man she there. Ẹni bá ló wo òtẹ̀rù yìí tó yẹ fi fọ́nà òun ló mú olọ́rọ̀ music tó tá à ń sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀ yìí. So please, you need more knowledge about this thing. It's not just about the fact pé mo ti lọ àwọn náìtì wa wo la máa ń ṣe yìí náà. Mo ti lọ àwọn ọmọlúdì kan méjì mẹ́ta èmi náà ti gùdù nìyẹn. It's never done that way. You people that understand music will always understand something. Though I understand it, but that does not disturb your grace. So, in Nigeria, we believe in grace. Grace lo need grace lo take ni kan, but what we are trying to let you know is that even if God bless you, push that grace to you, you won't be a disappointment to yourself. Are you getting it? There are some people that there's no amount of grace that you will have. There are some people that they will never want to mingle with you because they will know that you are not professional, you are an amateur. Are you getting it? There are some people that they don't want to associate with them because they knew that only grace in total, but he's not a professional. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, that guy is enjoying grace, but he doesn't have what it takes to stand on his feet as a musician, and that is it. But when you have that grace, and you are also a professional in your own lane, then it goes a long way. It will help you. It will explore you. It will make you go a very long way. Another thing is that I noticed that you are tone deaf. When they say people are tone deaf, that is somebody that when they are talking about tune, And that this is it's very common among us as Muslims, especially from the southwest, Latin Yoruba, a lot of people are tone deaf. Tone deaf. When I say tone deaf, that is even when they are playing accompaniment for you, you cannot even flow on it normally. Even though I play ìlù gan fún ẹ, ẹlòmíì lè máa sáré jù lù lọ àbí kó máa bọ́ sẹ́yìn ìlù. These are tone deaf. You are tone deaf. Are you getting it? So, and there's Kisharun, you can train yourself. You can be trained. Are you getting it? So you are singing out of key and almost out of beats. You get, like that beat is going this way. Your voice is almost, I don't know the issue you would have caused your sound engineer in one way or the other, but I'm feeling that thing. You are almost singing off key and off beat. There's difference between singing off key and off beat. So you are almost. So please, I don't know if this one is, and again, the content of your music. Say only as in Fatia Omo Yode. I mean, is there any message you want to derive from that as an Islamized musician? There's no message. You are just defining, you are just eulogizing yourself.
Encouraging herself.
You are just eulogizing yourself in front of us. And you don't need that one here now. So that content is zero. There's no content in that music. Fatia Omo Yode, message yes, you have delivered something. Okay, so I hope to see you in the next stage and semi-final stage, and I hope maybe you can do better by that in that stage. On this one, I'm going to give you 8. All right, so I hope you do better next time. So 8 plus 5, that is 13. 13 plus 10, that is 23. So we hope to see you in the semi-final stage. Now let's go down to the 4th person in that group, and that is Brother Abdul Wahab Razak from Kwara State.
I'm
you're welcome back from that one from Brother Abdul Wahab Razak Amebu son from Kwara State. Yes, let's listen to what the mixing and mastering looks like.
Well, come for the mastering and the mixing of the song is well prepared. The song is well prepared, and it's very obvious that the person even singing with the beats is actually a learned person. Like, he understands what he's working on. He understands the songs, the studio production. Even the producer himself is also a professional too. There's nothing like glitches. There's no mix-up. The timing was perfect. It was accurate. The guy was actually ready. Even I noticed that when the backup artist, if you notice, there was a way this guy actually chipped him in. This I forgot what they call it. Like, there was a way it came in like perfectly, without like there's this the timing aspect of it. There was nothing like, okay, maybe something is supposed to enter now and it's entering
later.
The other way. You understand? So for this, I would say I'm giving you 15.
All right.
Yeah.
15 on this one. Yes, Amir.
Oh, mashallah. Nítorí ẹ̀dẹ́lé lórí òun náà ni gbígbọ́ lọ́n tóbi, so títóbi fọ́lọ́run kankan, and àwọn tí wọ́n kà ní wọ́n parí tó jẹ́ kí tí wọ́n lò, so ó bá mu dáadáa, ó ṣe rẹ́gí. So because of this, I'm giving 15 marks.
All right, 15 again on that sport. Yes. Well, I should tell you that you have really shaken the table a bit when it comes to this your music, because right now if we notice it very well, you are making use of rhyme, and the way you use your rhyme also yàtọ̀ sáwọn rhyme tí àwọn olórin kan máa fi ń kọ́ra wọn lẹ́sẹ̀ wọ́n fi máa ń rhyme ẹsẹ̀ wọn papọ̀. You use it based on what that music really looks like. You get what I'm saying? So, and it's a top notch. You did well on that. I have to give that to you. And away from that, I think I noticed some things. And your rhythm build up. I was a bit touched by it, because it sounds more or less from the east, a kind of southeast kind of beat. But you brought it in and you did justice to that music. You get, because there are sometimes you don't expect people to do some sort of acculturation in music. That is, you bring music from another culture, match it with your own culture, and produce something. And that is one of the dexterity in what we call music. Are you getting it? Being able to match all the genres, and give it something meaningful. And you did that, because I was thinking of, they gave you an effect of Ekwe and something like that into that music. And
there's this beat, that boop, boop.
Yes, that is it. That is it. So, and that feeling is always meant for the southeastern people, and you brought it in, and you worked on it, and it was perfect. So
the blending was
it was okay by me too. And I wish you good luck on this one, and probably I'm going to be giving you 13. The reason why I'm not going to give you 20 is still the fact that all these works that we are listening to, they are nothing new. They are not unique. They are not different. It's almost the same thing we have been listening to all the time. You get? So, and we need uniqueness on this program. We need level of uniqueness that we listen to and we say, yeah, this one is
different.
This one is. And somebody that would have done that would have been Brother Jamie but he did not.
That did not do well. He did not do well at all.
He did not do well at all. So, and that, but still, we are still looking out for somebody
that can win via his crowd.
Yeah, maybe.
So you can see that chance. I want to see that chance.
Yeah, that is it.
That is chance.
That is it. So you have 43 on this one, and you are the one topping the table. Congratulations, and I hope that your fans help you, because people that I'm seeing in this group, they are also bound to qualify to the next stage. It all depends on you guys.
Group.
Yeah, let's go to the last group, and we have Group F, So the first person, Baba Amuye, all the Baba
Amuye since morning. I won't even say that again.
So let's listen to Baba Amuye. It's now time for Baba Amuye, brother Olanyanju Nuruddin. That is Baba Amuye from Lagos State. Let's listen to his music.
Omolewa.
للمعروف من دون إرد يبرئ ومن لا يتقي ذات ما يستمي يبرئ ومن لا يتقي ذات ما يستمي. tuntun lé orí ọ̀yẹ̀ òní làkókò kan má gbèsè òsì ayé mi gbé bọ́dì kó jápa. ọ̀yẹ̀ tuntun tó bóyá ó ti bóyá tuntun lé orí ọ̀yẹ̀ òní làkókò kan má gbèsè òsì ayé mi gbé bọ́dì kó jápa. ọdún tuntun tó bóyá inú ọlọ́yàjú. tuntun lé ọpẹ́ wá ọpọlọ dìjọ sọdún tó lọ tí wọn ò dònìyàn ló tó pẹ́ a ò fi yọ̀wọ̀ ọlọ́run mi àbímọ rẹ tó ṣe fún wa ní ìwà ló lẹ́ni dúpẹ́ ànúgbà ọmọ ìbá lọ́hùn ọba àánú ó lọ́nà ire sínú ayé mi wọ̀ lálùbárí ká ọ̀yà ọjà òní àlọ́yà òní làbọ́bùkù má gbèsè ó sì ayé mi gbé bọ́ọ̀dì kó jápa. ọdún tuntun tó bóyá ó ti bóyá tuntun lé orí ọ̀yà òní làbọ́bùkù má gbèsè ó sì ayé mi gbé bọ́ọ̀dì. yàlí màrúfà mi dún ní ìrìdì yẹ̀fìrí wà máa ń la yẹtẹ̀kí sátì máa yóò sí tàmí. yẹ̀fìrí wà máa yẹtẹ̀kí sátì máa yóò sí tàmí.
Alright, you're welcome back from Baba Amuye's piece there. That was a fantabulous one, listening to that. And indeed, let's give it to our judges to do something else with it. Yes?
Yeah, Baba Amuye, kudos to you. I've actually forgotten that era. But I think that orin killed one.
ẹni tó ní ipò tó ní mímọ̀ ìwọ olórí àti gbajúgbajà pẹ̀lú olówó ẹni tí gbà ń pa ní ẹ̀rù lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ kò ní kíkorò lọ́la láwùrà ẹ̀ṣá nínà ṣùgbọ́n ẹ ṣọ́ra máyọ̀dá yọ̀jù kó máa rántí bọ́bá tó lẹ́rìn lọ́tún ní kejì má pa wọ́n lẹ́kùn. ọ̀rọ̀ tó lè tọ́ṣù ìjà mo bójú lé dábì tọ́ṣù kọ́tà máyọ̀ mi fi mí borí. mo bẹ tó bẹ́ẹ̀ nínú ìkorò lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run ọba ẹni mú jáde rò sọ́bí dire bó tilẹ̀ jogún kọjá bó ṣọ̀tà kọjá fọwọ́ fà wá foríjì wá báwa ṣẹ́gun ẹ̀ ìwà borí kò sí sunkún kan látòkun rọ̀ títí dalẹ̀ iná máa lé sì
right, you're welcome back. This is getting,
more interesting.
It's getting more interesting. It's getting fire. I told you that Group F happens to be one of that. Okay.
You see?
All right, that was another one from Areke Mashe. That was fantabulous. I have to give it to you, man. And we were listening to it, and we were thinking like it is even more than 2 minutes. And it's only our sound there. Our engineer in the house that was telling us that it has been cut. Everything has been, exact 2 minutes. I was like, what? So, but that was fantabulous, and we have to give it to you. So, what do you say to that?
Maybe should I say it's a question? Is this an album or what? Like you really tried, you packaged it very well, like seriously. And the very cool amazing. So gbogbo àwọn ọ̀rọ̀ tẹ́ ń sọ ẹ̀dẹ̀ yí àwọn àyà Quran ẹ̀yọ kíní tó bá mú fàyínà wà lẹ́rọ̀ sírí yìí sọ̀rọ̀ dájúdájú lẹ́yìn ìnira ìdẹ̀kùn bọ̀. So lóríṣiríṣi báyìí barakallahu fikum, you deserve your better 15 marks.
Yeah, that is it from Amil Koin on the Arabic rendition. Yes, what do you think?
You see, there's no need to be don't let me I wanted to say partial. There's nothing like partial in this one. But the fact is that let the judgment be straight. Once something is good, it's good.
Of course.
That is good. This is a good job, it's a wow job. Even the singer himself, he's a good singer. He himself, I'm not talking about Baba Moye. I'm talking about this particular person.
This is the Amoye group.
I'm talking about this particular person. You notice that he's breathed in all these things. He's breathed in the Quran. That's why you can actually use those things.
Yeah.
And it will appear properly
in
your song and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So, brother, you work for it, so you get it. It's 15.
That's another 15 from the mixing and mastering. Yes, finally, I have to tell you that you really moved me. Yes, you really moved me.
He was dancing, let me just tell you that. He was dancing on the seat.
You really moved me because I find it very hard to understand. Do you know what really moved me most in your music was the way you varied your content while you were talking. I mean, there are just few musicians that does that. I getting it. They will give you chorus, but things that led into that chorus, the content that led to that chorus, I getting the different varieties. I getting it.
As in, like coming in conclusion, as in like the way you come in conclusion to one topic.
Yes, that is what I'm saying. That inside one, we have some musicians that does that. But when you see a musician that does that, he's more than a professional. You get what I'm saying? Topic ìkànnì, are you getting it? But kéèyàn wá máa mú ọ̀rọ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ọ̀tọ̀.
And they will resolve.
They will still resolve at that point. Now, everyone nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ yẹn, it's more or less like an àdúrà. Are you getting it? He started from himself. And after doing that, he now went ahead and also talk about the country.
Because the country itself.
Are you getting it? Still resolving on top of that same chorus. Are you getting it? Yeah, that is what I'm saying. So that is, to me, it's a high level of uniqueness. Yeah. So, oh Lofa, you get what I'm saying? Oh Lofa, yes. There's this song that was sung by this man. We have this guy from South Africa. I will remember his name. We have Mahazain. Okay, yes, very good. We have Zain Bika from South Africa. He titled a song known as The Woman I Love. You see, The Woman I Love, you would have thought that what Zain Bika wants to talk about is all about Obinrito, as in his wife. Are you getting it? But do you know that he varied that content? He started from his mother.
Wow.
Down to his wife. And down to his daughter.
Allah Akbar.
Are you getting it?
And he was talking about
we were still talking about, and they are all women. Are you getting it? And you should now now go and look at the lyrics of that song, you will feel like, wow, this is awesome, because he was talking about the
people like that. They are advanced in thinking.
Yes, they are advanced in thinking. That is we are using this of Areke Mashe to charge you others. This is how you think as a musician. This is how you ronu, you have that uniqueness.
Only
so that is it. So it's okay that way, and you cannot be doing this and I'll tell you that you won't get you get your mark, you get your mark. So on top of this one, I'm going to give you 17, and that's one 17 and that one is resulting on 47 from my own side, the total mark. So Areke Mashe, keep it up. I hope to see you in the semi-final stage. Now let's go down to the next person on the list. Ajia Adewusi Rashidat from Oyo State. Rashad, Queen Rashad. Yes?
Please don't disappoint.
Ọlọ́run sọ pé lèyí ò tọ́ sí mi. Life contract mi dákun, egun wà mí ni ó fún mi. Ọmọ mẹ́jọ lọ́rọ̀ mẹ́jọ, àṣẹdá mi kò tọ́ sí mi. Bàbá ìṣẹ́yọ orí mi, ìgbéyà mi fi kọ́ mi. Àti ìfẹ́ ládùn olóye, bálábàárin bá dára. Bóyá ìrìnàjò apẹ́ ni, tàbó tiẹ̀ máa yá ni. Ẹni àwọn bàjọ́ ni yóò sọ. Obìnrin rẹwà kó jẹ́ kí ó bá èṣìyàn orógbó. Lára ń tó lè fà ṣíkà fún mi kí muslim lójọ́ kan. Ọkàn má lè ṣojúṣe, báyà tún sọ̀rọ̀ ó léwu. Àṣẹdá mi jọ̀wọ́ dákun, egun àmì ni ó fún mi. Ọmọ mẹ́jọ lọ́rọ̀ bá mẹ́jọ, àṣẹdá mi kò tọ́ sí mi. Bàbá ìṣẹ́yọ orí mi, ìgbéyà mi fi kọ́ mi. Báyọ̀ ọmọ ènìyàn bá ń dára, ó jákọ̀ nígbà kó jábọ̀. Ẹnì kejì rẹ̀ la òbí, ewu bá fi bọ̀ tí wọ́n sọ. Ọkọ̀ bá ṣòwò tún bí ṣe, lára ya ẹ̀ láò ti mọ̀. Ọkọ̀ tó máa ṣì kẹ́ fún mi.
All right, you're welcome back from that music from Ajia Adewusi Rashidat on that one. Let's talk about the mixing and mastering first.
Talking about the mixing and mastering,
Or you need them to play the music again?
Not really. I picked what I actually wanted to, as in what I want to pick, I picked. Talking about the main character, which is the singer herself, it is very obvious that most this your producer actually helped you a lot. There was some form of breakage in your voicing, some form of breakage, more like you are not following up with the beats. So they now to help you feed it in, more stuff. And my advice to you is that normally your producer did what you asked him to do. This is what you asked your producer for. The beat you asked him for and the pattern to which you sang for him. This is why he produced this beat this way. And this beating, this style of music, this style of this style of beating and all stuff is general amongst lady Muslim singers and all stuff like this. And one man bring about this is because you want to probably want to copy somebody that's ahead of you. You can have a mentor, but doesn't mean you should do things he does. No. I just mean to look at what he does and copy from him. Just extract something. Then it doesn't mean you don't have your own. You should have your own aspect also, but you can just borrow ideas, borrow from the person and join together to form what is more better and greater noise. So as it is, you need to go and work on your voice a while because you're not following up with your beat properly. You're not following up with your beat properly. You have an issue with it. It's more than. So I not want to talk about your content of music. I'm just talking about your production noise stuff. So please, you need to work on that. And for that, I'll just give you 9. Thank you.
All right, 9 for Rashad in there. Okay, so.
Rashad, kudos to you. Ẹ jẹ́ kí n gbé orin tẹ́ ọkọ ẹ̀ ká gbé lórí pé ẹ̀ ṣàdúrà fúnra yín pé Ọlọ́run má ṣe lé obìnrin tí ó dàbí ẹyẹ tí ó wà máa bímọ káàkiri. So but you know when we are talking about prayer we still have many prayers in Islam. So ẹ ṣì lè ṣàdúrà náà àdúrà wà tó jẹ́ ti kéwú dáadáa fẹ́lẹ̀ fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ rẹ̀. So which is tó dẹ̀ máa proper tó máa lọ pẹ̀lú nǹkan tẹ́ fẹ́ fà yìí. So sister looking in. I'm sorry my sister, your mark is 5 marks.
All right, 5 marks from there. Let's see from the comment section here. We have people shouting Arikimashi himself, Kodri Eluwole. He said Alhamdulillah. Abdul Muiz Adewale. He said that is how he give it to us every time. That is, I think he's referring to Arikimashi. That is how he usually play it for them from time to time. Ola Yanju Photo and Video Studio Limited. Shaki Baba Moye ni o. Amo Boba ṣe jẹ́ amòye ni on maybe latest by Sunday. So Ọlọ́run ó ṣọ́ oníkálùkù wa. All right, that is that for the comment section. Now let's go down to the music of Ajay Rashad. Rashad was also the winner of End of the Year Islamized Music Award. That was last year. So, but this song that I am listening to still did not represent you very well to me. Okay, the reason for that is because this song kept on appearing and is losing its taste. You get what I'm saying? As a musician, you need to come up with something new. You need to come up with something different. I wasn't expecting that we'll be listening to. We've been listening to it, from time to time. We've always known that this is your song, and kudos to you. You had a great work then. But what is happening to you going back to the studio and doing something better? Because I still want to believe that this piece is not you right now. You are better than this right now, and that better side of you is yet to be seen up till now. So which does not really portray you very, very well. So to me, I still felt like if you have the opportunity of meeting yourself at the semi-final, we want something different away from the tunes, the old songs that we have known along with you. This song has become a badge, So personally, to me, I have seen it like a badge for you. Omo Mejo, Baba Mejo. It has been a one. You have always been the one that holds it. So no counter-attacking. But we need something different.
It's a trademark.
Yeah, so we need something different. We need something that we have never heard before from you, and you give it to us. So on top of this one, you are not that song is not really representing you on this competition very, very well. So, but nevertheless, that doesn't mean you shouldn't have your mark. The content is there, the message is there. We have a lot of things like that going on in our society today. Especially our female, our female genders. So they don't care. So from one husband to the other, they don't want to know. Yeah, we have a lot of it, and using that kind of music to go against it is good. Is good from an Islamized musician. So
now, I just noticed something based on what you were saying. It's more like passing a message. But then I think next time, if she's singing regarding something, she should try and look for a way to just create one line or two to advise directly.
Okay.
You understand? You're just talking to yourself alone.
Yeah.
We know you are not. To me, this thing is not talking to anybody that indirectly. But no, you can say indirectly then. But then try and use a phrase or two to just tell your audience that these things don't pay for it.
Yeah, maybe. But though we have our ways of presenting our ideas, so to me, I don't go against the fact that you are using it to refer to yourself. The fact is that even if we want to sing it too, we will be referring to our own self as well. Are you getting it?
Yeah.
So you are saying ọmọ mẹ́jọ bàbá kò tọ́ sí wọ, so àwa náà kò tọ́ sáwa náà, àyìn tí ò bá fẹ́ òun náà máa refer sí ara tiẹ̀ náà. So and it's good in music to me personally, so it's still very very okay. But mine is that I am still concerned about the fact that that song kept on coming on this competition. I felt like I want to see a new Roshad from this, but nevertheless that doesn't disturb your mark. I'm going to give you 12 on this one. So let's see, we have 9 plus 5, that is 14, plus 12, that is 26. Okay, finally we are supposed to have a song from Ajia Abubakar Fatima from Niger State, but something happened. She was unable to submit a song, so indirectly or directly she's out of this competition. This is what I usually tell a lot of people. Do you know that the girl that spoke with you or chatted with you said something, and she said, oh, there was a time you are also talking that àwọn kan wà, they are artists to watch out for. It's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to take any come. So she was saying that, and I now asked her that yes, we mentioned that there are some artists to watch out for, but the fact was that as those artists qualify to the next stage, as they won the competition, are you getting it? This we are doing here is acceptable in every competition. Even the World Cup, I use World Cup as an example. For there are some countries, they call them the favorite ones, and that was because they have won the World Cup several times. So if you are in a group with Germany, like a country, if you are in a group with Brazil, every eye will be on Brazil because they have won it before. So Brazil is a favorite. The fact that they call them a favorite does not mean that they will win it.
They will win that competition.
It's only because they will find the fact that they have the experience ahead of other countries. Are you getting it? They know what it takes to get there. At that point in time, are you getting it? So naming somebody a favorite does not mean that that person will win it or others will lose it. So please. I told her that in this industry we need education, and we have been educating our people about it. So please, for God's sake. So now here we are. Abubakar Fatima, who happens to be a consecutive participant of Islam Got Talent, is not part of this competition anymore because she was unable to submit her song. Now, what do you want to say to that? What do you want to say to that? So that is it. When we tell you that this competition is not favorable for anybody, we are not signing any contract with anybody, we meant it. It is clear. So if you are out of this competition, even from season 1 up to this time, the way you do nobody is interested in you losing or you winning. You win for yourself, and you get out of the competition. It is all by yourself, not anybody's doing. So that is going out to whosoever is watching us from this point. So lórí abala yìí náà láti máa ṣe kíni láti máa dá ẹnu dúró. By next week, inshallah rahman, group G, H, I and J should get ready because we are going to be doing 4 groups together. I hope all our judges will be present then. So Amir, bol.
So alhamdulillah, no long thing. Kò sí tó lè níbẹ̀rẹ̀ tí ò ní parí.
Yeah.
So títí ọ̀sẹ̀ yẹn náà parí nìyẹn. So we shall see you guys by next week, inshallah again.
Yeah, inshallah. Yes.
Well, I advise you guys that we actually judge today to go and work on yourself. Like he said, doesn't mean because one person scored 40, 50.
Yeah, I told you that you have.
So your fan base, this is a great chance for you to even build your fan base. These people can help you.
Yeah.
So you understand. If you know that you are lacking behind one aspect or the other, go and work on that aspect. Why? Because the competition is still beyond the year. There are still more things ahead of you.
Yes.
Even aside Islam Got Talent competition, because I believe this program is actually an eye opener to you. I'm telling you, even though that's 7K or anything you spend, let me tell you one truth. The fact is that once something can be open to you, that thing you cannot pay money to get.
Yes, now. Yes. This you are achieving.
Gain. Now, this time around that you have gained some things, not the money, but the knowledge you actually get from it. You understand? Try to make use of it. Make use of it. And to those that actually did their best today, you should know that you are more like you're one leg out, one leg in now.
Yes, one leg out, one leg in.
Don't be thinking.
Don't rest on your ass. Don't believe that minimum score highest mark. You know, we told you that the fact that you scored the highest mark does not mean you have qualified.
Work on your fan base. If you like, shout people name on top comment. Don't be down and go save you. So you understand. Try work on it so that you can maintain that top position that you are in. So you understand. Yeah. I pray that the Lord God Almighty, Allah that will serve, will bless every one of us.
Amen.
And by the time we see again, it will be in happiness.
Yeah.
Amen. God bless us all.
All right, that is that from our guest judge in the house. I don't know if we will be here by next week, but we are still open and looking forward to other guest judges away from him. But inshallah Rahman, Islam Got Talent as a foundation did not forget this, because it is not always very easy when you are developing a project like this, and some people will be ready selflessly. And that is one of the reasons I will always pray for Amiri Molulaye for his own quarter, that he has been doing selflessly to, you know, see the development of this thing from the initial stage. We have been together and we have become like brothers, you know, brother from another mother, on top of Islam, you know, Islam issue and music issue in this industry. Jazakumullah khairan. And away from that, you also can do that too. We have seen a lot of people, you know, nagging, thinking about you have to sign a contract with us, you have to give us transport fee before we come, you have to give us certain money before we come. Please, you are not helping the system. You are only, you know, because if you are expecting us to be giving you money, from which post? Are you telling us from the voting that we are just gathering for the champion, or for these champions is where you want us to be giving you 100,000, 150,000, 200,000 because you want to appear? You are not coming here to sing. You just sit down, listen to song and judge. Then what is the big deal there? So tó bá fi ń lè mú yín lọ sí àwọn òde oríṣiríṣi tẹ́ máa lọ, tẹ́ máa appear ń bẹ̀, tí kò sẹ́nibody tó máa fún yín ní nǹkan kan, kò sẹ́ni tó máa fún yín lówó mọ́tò, ẹ máa lọ síbẹ̀, ẹ máa appear, ẹ tún máa raṣọ. Àwọn òláṣọ tá a fẹ́ dá fún yín bí, just appear and listen and at the comfort of your thing, and we will also, you know, appreciate it, and even appreciate it on behalf of these upcoming and talented ones. But here you are, you tell us we're going to bring 150 million before I appear. But the fact is that we don't forget, we are always keeping that record very, very close, very, very close, because we believe that this is just the first step of Islam Got Talent. If you know where Islam Got Talent is going, you will fear Allah, and do the right thing, because when that time comes, we hope we can tell you that do you remember we invited you then? You were telling us another thing then, but now you want to associate yourself with us. So now I just keep that one for another day. So moving away from there, another thing we want you to know is that this is why Islam Got Talent is different, and that is one thing I usually tell our judges. Don't tell them they got 3/15. Tell them the reason why they got it, and that is one of the reasons we are different. That is why we still remain the best, because there's no way some people will just say everyone to mark. Why did he or she got that mark? Explain it. Let people know so that they will be able to adjust themselves next time. You are not doing it for the competition alone. You are doing it to modify their own life as an artist, and that is what matters most. So all everyone out there that has been listening to us, Jazakumullah khairan, please go and support your contestant. It is very, very important. Send the receipt or send your monetary voting to Sterling Bank account 0501888452. The receipt, forward it to the contestant and they will know what to do with it. Please don't send receipts of yesterday today. They won't count it too. Don't send receipts of yesterday today. It is expired. No, it's not going to be effective. Immediately you are doing it, send the receipt immediately, and that is how effective it can be for that contestant if you want to help them. Are you getting it? So that is that. So I hope Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala help all the contestants to achieve the next stage of the competition. So till I come your way again, I still remain your humble host, Ifedeye Ayodiji Abdurrahman, the one you really love to call Class Islam. I'm using this opportunity to tell you to keep supporting Islamized music and keep supporting all our up and coming Islamized artists. Till I see you again. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.
Islam Got Talent Season 5. The Priceless. Season 5. The Priceless. ọjọ́ náà rí bí àná tí a ṣe àgbékalẹ̀ Islam Got Talent Foundation, àjọ àkọ́kọ́ tí ó ń rí sí ìdàgbàsókè orin nínú ẹ̀sìn Islam lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà. àwọn ọ̀tá ìlọsíwájú lérò wípé kò ní ṣeé ṣe, wọ́n sọ wípé kò ní ṣeé ṣe kò ní ṣeé ṣe. a ṣe IGT Season 1 gbọ̀ngbọ̀n kan sí, wọ́n sọ pé kò ní ṣeé ṣe, wọn ò ní rí ṣe. IGT Season 2 tún tẹ̀lé, kò ní ṣeé ṣe, báwo ni wọ́n ó ṣe ṣe. IGT Season 3 tún lálẹ́ wò, kò ní ṣeé ṣe, wọ́n mọ̀ tún ti ṣe. IGT Season 4 tún ti ṣẹlẹ̀. ní báyìí IGTF tún gbèdé àìnídìíyelé.
Anafis.
Rajat.
The Priceless.
Welcome to Islam Got Talent Season 5, where 40 contestants will register between May 15th and July 26th, year 2024. Competition to begin on July 18th to September 14th, year 2024. To register, pay the sum of 7,000 Naira into IGT Sterling Bank account 0501888452 and forward your teller to our partners care number 09016077471 on WhatsApp to receive the registration link where all your details will be uploaded. Upload all your requirements and stand the chance of winning cash worth of prizes: 500,000 Naira to first winner, 400,000 Naira to second winner, 300,000 Naira to third winner, and lots of other consolation prizes such as plasma TV, generators, home theatre and so on. ìkìlọ̀ rèé o, ní kété tí olùkópa bá ti pé 40, àjọ yìí kò ní fi àyè gba olùkópa kankan láti fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ mọ́, èyí tó túmọ̀ sí wípé gbogbo olùkópa kí wọ́n tètè fi orúkọ sílẹ̀ ní wàrà sísà. Islam Got Talent Season 5, The Priceless.
Yeah. Islam Got Talent Season 5. We're back again. That's Islam. 1, 2, 3, go. All the time I pray to God for everything in my own life. Believe in my gifts and can feel the flow. I hope someday I can steal the show. Look up to me, I'm your highness. Everything about me is priceless. So perfect, so darnless. Everything I just do makes sense. Slam, ladies and gentlemen, this one's for the music veteran. Feel the vibe in every moment. The best of Islam Got Talent. Everywhere you are, anywhere you be. Fubu wa muslimi. I need you, lily, and I fist my daraja. Yalla, 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 yalla for IGT. 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 The first and the best of return. Let's go there. Let's go there. We return for the prize. Let's go. Islam Got talent. Yalla, 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 oh, 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 oh. Yalla, 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 oh, 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 oh. Yalla, 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 oh, 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 oh. Yalla, 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 oh, 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 oh.
Mole baba ba, enya balaba, shani baba. Mole baba ba, enya balaba, shani baba. The talent is priceless 'cause you are the highness, so perfect and timeless because you are the best. Yalla 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 for IGT. Yalla 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 for IGT. Yalla 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 for IGT. Yalla 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 for IGT.
The best and the best every time. Let's go there. Let's go there. We've returned for the price. Let's go. Let's go. Islam Got Talent. Islam Got Talent Season 5. The Priceless.
The Priceless.
ayé tí ló lè ṣe gbìyànjú ẹ láti ṣe ohun tó tárò kò lè ṣe ọlọ́run ló máa fún ẹ ṣe. ayé ló lè ṣe gbìyànjú ẹ láti ṣe ohun tó tárò kò lè ṣe ọlọ́run ló máa fún ẹ ṣe.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Orúkọ ti tèmi ni Abdulaziz Muhammad Yusuf tí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ sí akọrin ọba tí mo gbé second position ní inú IGTF season 4. A fi tìfẹ́tìfẹ́ pé ọmọ ìyá wa nínú ẹ̀sìn Islam tí a jọ ń kọrin ẹ̀sìn Mùsùlùmí ẹ jẹ́ kí a jáde kí a wá gba fọ́ọ̀mù season 5. Season 5 náà ni a wà níbẹ̀ báyìí tí a fẹ́ ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a jáde kí a wá fi ẹ̀bùn tí Ọlọ́run bá tó fún wa ẹ jẹ́ wá fi hàn gbangba ẹ jẹ́ kí a wá fi hàn sáráyé pé ẹ̀bùn tí Ọlọ́run fún mi lélẹ̀. Season 5 yìí ó máa dùn ó máa láàrin gbogbo ẹ̀yàn ọmọ ìyá wa tí à ń kọrin dákèdájọ́ orúkọ ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà Haúsá ní Ìgbò ní ẹ jẹ́ kí a jáde kí a wá fi tálẹ́ǹtì tí Ọlọ́run bá tó fún wa kí a wá fi hàn sí ara ayé. IGTF barakallah.
Islam Got Talent Season 5. The Priceless. Islam Got Talent Season 5. The Priceless.
ayé tí ló lè ṣe gbìyànjú ẹ láti ṣe ohun tó tárò kò lè ṣe ọlọ́run ló máa fún ẹ ṣe. ayé tí ló lè ṣe gbìyànjú ẹ láti ṣe ohun tó tárò kò lè ṣe ọlọ́run ló máa fún ẹ ṣe.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Orúkọ ti tèmi ni Abdulaziz Muhammad Yusuf tí gbogbo èèyàn mọ̀ sí akọrin ọba tí mo gbé second position ní inú IGTF season 4. A fi tìfẹ́tìfẹ́ pé ọmọ ìyá wa nínú ẹ̀sìn Islam tí a jọ ń kọrin ẹ̀sìn Mùsùlùmí ẹ jẹ́ kí a jáde kí a wá gba fọ́ọ̀mù season 5. Season 5 náà ni a wà níbẹ̀ báyìí tí a fẹ́ ṣe. Ẹ jẹ́ kí a jáde kí a wá fi ẹ̀bùn tí Ọlọ́run bá tó fún wa ẹ jẹ́ wá fi hàn gbangba ẹ jẹ́ kí a wá fi hàn sáráyé pé ẹ̀bùn tí Ọlọ́run fún mi lélẹ̀. Season 5 yìí ó máa dùn ó máa láàrin gbogbo ẹ̀yàn ọmọ ìyá wa tí à ń kọrin dákèdájọ́ orúkọ ilẹ̀ Nàìjíríà Haúsá ní Ìgbò ní ẹ jẹ́ kí a jáde kí a wá fi tálẹ́ǹtì tí Ọlọ́run bá tó fún wa kí a wá fi hàn sí ara ayé. IGTF barakallah.
Islam Got Talent Season 5. The Priceless. Islam Got Talent Season 5. The Priceless.
Ga munan taron mawaƙa turaruwar mu ta fi haska.
Ba mu tsoro ba mu shakka don muna dogaro ga Allah.
Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. My name is Fasil Sani Al-Rashid and I am honored to have won first position in IGT Season 4. Being a part of IGT has been an incredible journey. The competition not only showcased my talent but also strengthened my faith and brought me closer to a community that share my passion for Nasheed and Islamic arts. Everything about IGT was so amazing, especially the judges, my fellow contestants. We became like a family. Now, as the ambassador of Islam Got Talent Foundation, I am excited to give back and support the next generation of talented Muslim singers. If you have a talent to share or a story to tell, I encourage you to register for IGT Season 5, The Priceless, Aini DLA, My Daraja, and Nefis. This is your chance to shine and inspire others. Barakallah, wassalam.
Islam Got Talent Season 5, The Priceless. Islam Got Talent Season 5, The Priceless.
Every time, let's go there. We return for the price. Let's go. Islam.